Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
ComDel Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComDelInnovation.com. ComDel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Johnson with the home run, just about to stray away center field.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Fargo Dome as we have Cowboy football today in the section championship game here between the Breckenridge Cowboys and the Parker's Prairie Panthers. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. We're Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We got Mike McCall down on the sidelines right now. We'll cut it down to Mike McCall for a sideline interview with head coach Carson Yagi.
Coach, it was just about 56 days ago you guys played these games. No stranger in the playoffs. They've had a great defensive run. They've been stingy, only giving up about 100 yards a game. What do you guys need to do today to move the football?
We got to make sure we can handle their pressure and different stunts and blitzes they're going to throw at us. Make sure we're communicating everything up front and just finishing plays to the whistle.
Okay, and on the other side of the ball, the first two games of the playoffs, they've had over 400 yards of offense in both games. What do you need to do defensively to slow them down?
It just comes down to doing your job, making sure that, hey, if I'm an outside player, I'm staying outside. If I'm an inside player, I'm firing off the football and getting my read, getting a key, and just playing through someone.
So at the end of the day, when this game is over, what 3 things do the Cowboys need to do to have a shot to advance?
You got to take care of the ball, got to control the offense and defensive line, and then we just got to play fast. We can't play nervous, we can't play hesitant. It's just get the snap and let's go.
Good luck today, Coach.
Thank you very much.
All right,
be up front where it's all going to take place. And we said that the first time these two teams played. It's going to be a good football game.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a good one, Mike, and you did a great job down there. We're looking forward to you talking with head coach Mike Johnson. You go down there and find him, and we'll talk to you in a bit again, all right?
Sounds good.
Thanks, Mike. Mike McCall down on the sidelines there doing the call for us and introducing and talking to Coach Carson Yagi for a minute. He's going to go find head coach Mike Johnson of Parker's Prairie here. He'll walk down to the other end. And once again, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. This broadcast is brought to you by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. Red River Communications and our own cable channel on Channel 28. Red River Communications has been great partners for Three Borders Sports Network. We want to thank everybody for that. All right. I've been doing all the talking. Mike McCall's been doing all the talking. I'm going to turn it over to our producer, and that is Mr. Brian Watson. B-Dub, good afternoon.
I'm going to try my best here today to try and keep up with everything. So we'll see how it goes. We got a couple cameras going, and hopefully we can put together a pretty good broadcast here. But I think it's going to be a really good football game between these two teams that met earlier in the season. The only loss for Parker's Prairie is to Breckenridge. Yeah. And really, the closest game on the season for Breckenridge was against Parker's Prairie. So we'll have to see what they do here, see if they can put together a good performance. It's a championship football game. Breckenridge looking for a little bit of revenge because the last time this happened, it was on on the Cowboys' home field, and Parker's Prairie lost earlier in the season and was able to come back to Breckenridge and get a win and move on to the Dome here. So they're battling today for a trip to the state to the state tournament.
Yeah, so that's one thing as a Cowboy fan and a Cowboy player and a Cowboy coach. You don't want letdown right now. You want to be on top of your game today, obviously.
Yeah, I think you have to leave it all on the field. Here we go with the cliches again.
Yeah.
But you really have to. You have to come prepared. You have to know what your tasks are, and you have to go out there and perform them at a high level, because if you don't, the other team's going to be ready to do the same thing. So it's going to come down to who can execute the best throughout the game. I think in that first game against Parker's Prairie, Parker's turned it over a couple times, and I think really that was the difference in the football game. So we'll have to see if Parker's can take care of the ball, and we'll see how Breckenridge can continue to have their offense roll the way that it's been rolling here this season. It's just been, they've been putting up points like crazy, but Parker's put up 53 in the game prior to this one.
Yeah, it's interesting here that you say that, Brian. They've been held at just 12 points in that first game. It was game 2, I think it was. And you look at the stats from game 2 there, they were pretty similar. 153 yards rushing for Breckenridge, 146 yards rushing for Parker's Prairie. And yards per play, 5.7 yards per team. It was well-matched, even teams here, and we're expecting a darn good one today as Coach McCall is walking across the 30-yard line there with head coach Mike Johnson. They'll move to about the 20, and we'll turn it down to Mike shortly here. But again, we're looking forward to a good game. Riley Kappas had 3 touchdowns in that game, scored 18 points. David Erlinson had the PATs. And I think we're about ready to turn it down to Mike McCall down there on the sideline. Yards has got him on the camera. Mike, go ahead. Okay, we got a little mic thing there going on. Mike McCall, is your mic on?
Go.
There we go.
On mute.
There you go. No. Go ahead.
Reset, yes. 56 days ago, you guys played. Both of you teams are a little bit different than you were back at that time. Coming into the playoffs, Breckenridge defense is holding opponents to about 125 yards a game. What are you guys going to have to do offensively to break through that?
We got to be physical. We got to be the most physical team on the field. We got to finish our blocks and just get our assignments down. We got some different personnel out there than we did week 2, and so we're excited for the challenge.
Okay, and offensively, Breck is coming in. They average 40 points a game here in the playoffs. Again, strong offense, strong running game, being able to throw the ball a little bit. What do you guys need to do to slow them down?
We got to make tackles. We got to execute our assignments. And again, it's the same thing as offense. We got to be the most physical team on the field.
At the end of this game, for it to come down, for Parker's Prairie to win the section championship and move on, what 3 things do you guys have to do today to be successful?
Be physical, be the most physical team on the field, sustain drives, move the chains, and don't give up big plays.
Good luck today, Coach.
Thank you.
There it is, most physical up at the offensive line and taking care of the football.
All right, Mike, one more thing here just before we let you go.
I'm going to send it back to you guys. I lost you in my earpiece.
Okay, well, then that's going to solve that problem. So I guess we're going to bring it back up here, B-Dub, and talk a little bit more here. The thing that they wanted to talk about, and we'll talk to Mike about it later, both teams wanted to be physical at the line of scrimmage. So that's one thing I was hoping that Mike would watch for us, which I'm sure he will because he loves that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean that's where the game happens, down there in the trenches, and we'll see who wins that battle down there. And I truly think it is going to be a battle. Those big boys down there on the line, they're going to be battling on offense, they're going to be battling on defense.
Yep.
And we're going to see who can win that battle.
All right, well, let's see if Mike's microphone is working again. Mike, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, again, we're looking at, both coaches mentioned they want to be physical up front, make the tackles, just solid football for both teams.
Yeah, and that's what it came down to the last game. I think that a key play that everybody needs to remember in that last game, Breckenridge was up 14-6 late in the third quarter, and Parker's Prairie went for it on 4th and 2 on their own 15. Breck was able to get the stop and get that 2-score lead. The short field is going to be important, so you're going to have to take care of the football and make teams drive the field.
All right, you're going to be on the sidelines for us the whole game, Mike. I appreciate you being down there. Let us know if you got something you want to report on, and we'll let you know if we got something we want you to check on. Thank you, Mike.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, Mike McCall on the sidelines again, doing a great job down there. B-Dub, I think we'll take a break, and we'll come back here. They are not doing starting lineups, and I don't think they're going to do a national anthem today.
I would think since they did the national anthem for the first game, they'll keep things rolling. There will not be any starting lineups or anything like that.
Nope,
they're just going to get right into it. They want to try and keep the games on schedule as much as possible. We're already behind here on game number 2.
But guess what? We're going to bring you the starting lineups brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Coming up next here on Three Borders Sports Network, we'll be right here for championship football. I got to play the music.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Okay, now I got it.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep end tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome to the City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton, your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, It's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. Play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Fargo Dome Section 6A Football Championship Day today. It's between the Panthers and the Cowboys. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome once again to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Quickly now, I'll give you the Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. B-Dub, before I get started, though, I got to give a quick shout-out to Noel Eckroth and his history class. They got us on the big screen over there.
Well, there we go. How about that?
They're watching us over there. So
Hi,
everybody.
Everybody gets A's today.
Everybody gets an A today from Noel Eckroth. That's right. All right, the Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups for the Breckenridge offense. Right tackle will be Landon Schillinger. Right guard will be Tegan Abel. At center will be Henry Slededall. And at left guard will be Tucker Snyder. At the left tackle position will be Sullivan Michael. In the tight end position, number 5 will be Levi Christensen. At one wide receiver spot will be Cooper Roberts. At the other wide receiver spot will be Charlie Krejcia. At running backs, you've got Gabe Armitage and David Erlinson. And, of course, at quarterback, you've got number 1, that is Riley Kappas. And we'll take a quick look at the Parker's Prairie defense. At nose tackle is Arwen Dobratz. And at defensive ends, you've got Eli Holmquist and Wyatt Aslison. Linebackers, Gavin Basil, Jordan Bushman, Trevor Rounds, and Justin Olson. At cornerback, number 10 will be Nolan Basil. One other quarterback will be Xavier Richardson. At safeties, you've got Brant Bach and Isaac Ruckheim. There's your starting lineups here. Once again, brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. B-Dub, one of the things that we talked about, of course, is the running game. You've got David Erlinson for the Cowboys, but then on the other side of the ball, you got Gavin Basil. And we'll be mentioning his name a lot today.
Yeah, I think we will. I think both teams, they have their workhorses, and they will use them early and often. And it'll just depend on who's going to get the advantage at the line of scrimmage, who can open up those holes, and who can make those big plays. It's going to be both on the offensive side and the defensive side. If you can win the turnover battle, that can put you at a huge advantage, especially in a championship game against two teams that are pretty evenly matched. So we'll have to see what happens here down on the field.
For rushing for the Cowboys, you got David Erlinson with 1,281 yards on the season, 15.6 yards per carry. The next closest yards per carry or yards rushing would be Riley Kappas, the quarterback, at 323 yards. When you look at the other side of the ball for the Panthers, B-Dub, you've got 4 runners, Ruckheim, Basil, and Ruckheim. There's 2 Ruckheims and 2 Basils. Over 400 yards on the season for each of them.
Yeah, that's a lot of work down there. Like I said, they'll try and get all they can today out of both of those guys, that law firm, Basil and Basil. And Breckenridge is going to try and get all they can out of their backfield, and maybe some of their receivers too. They've got a pretty good passing game with those receivers on the outside. And we'll see if they can take advantage of that as well.
We're looking forward to it. We got a lot of stats here that we can get to, but again, we're just going to play some football. And both coaches mentioned they want to be physical up front, take care of the football, and it's going to be an interesting game here from up here high above the Fargo Dome field. We've got some great views. And we're getting the introductions here. Again, they are not doing starting lineups here today, so we're not going to turn it over to our PA announcer here. But they are going to just introduce quickly the 2 teams, and then they'll get underway here trying to keep this thing on time. We were supposed to start at 12:30. It's 12:39. We're pretty close. It's a lot closer than I thought we would be, but we're about ready to go here.
Hey, can I give a shout out?
Yeah, we got a couple more. Yeah,
well, evidently Mrs. Watson's class,
they're watching too?
5th hour class is watching the game while they're taking a quiz. I don't know how that works.
What?
You're taking a quiz and you're watching a football game. I don't really know. I'm not a teacher, so I guess so.
All right, we got to give – all right, I know this is early for our Studio 22 design shout-out line, but also Tara Klostrike, she wishes she was here, but grateful that the amazing coverage that we get on Three Border Sports Network. So how about Tara Klostrike? Get well soon, my friend, and we appreciate the great comments here as we're just about ready for the Tyler Farm Supply First Kick. Your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, Tyler Farm Supply. They are located, help me out, B-Dub, on beautiful, scenic, downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
There you go. So that is our Tyler Farm Supply First Kick, and we're just about getting ready here. Oh, look at there. We got another classroom watching. Everybody in the classroom here at St. Mary's is tuned in. Go Cowboys, and that is from Margaret Kruger, head coach of the Cowgirls volleyball squad. So thanks, Margaret.
Anybody doing any classwork today?
Well, if I was sitting in the classroom, I'd like to be watching football, I'll tell you that. We got a great view up here, don't we?
This is pretty good. And you know what? It's like cold. It's not cold up here. I don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about heat or anything like that.
We got Evan Schreiner on one end zone camera, Camden Yards Kelson on the other end zone camera, and here is our first kick, brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. It'll be David Erlinson. A little bit of trickeration here is coming around as Krejcia, but it's not going to result in much more yards as Erlinson handed it off on a forward handoff to Charlie Krejcia, and he got up to about the 25. So a little bit of trickery here to begin with.
So we'll see what happens here on this first series. Breckenridge is going to try and come out, maybe establish the run, and the Panthers are going to see if they can get at it on the defensive side right away.
Yeah, take a second there. You need a second to clear your throat.
Wow, how about that?
All right, have a drink of water there, man. All right, here we go. Cowboys' first possession. They'll take over right at their own 25-yard line. Riley Kappas in the backfield. Erlinson shifts off to his left, and a double shift on the line. Here we go. We're set. Snap. Kappas looks at a slant as Cooper Roberts carries it across the 35 to about the 37. A slant pass good for 12 yards to open it up right away on the pass.
Well, how about that come out? I said, they have some receivers on the outside, and Cooper Roberts is a big target, and right away they come out and pick up the first down.
Yeah, usually it's Cooper and Krejcia both on one side, but this time they were split out. So we'll see what they do now. 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. I got more shout-outs already here, B-Dub. We're going to have to get to them pretty quick.
You're going to be busy, I think.
I know. That's cool. I like that. And again, now, Erlinson shifts to the right. Avery Smith in motion around behind, and the pitch goes to Avery. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, and maybe an extra yard. Flag will come in at about the 34-yard line, and the clock will stop on that carry. Probably a reach back for a hold, I would guess. Let's see what there is a PA for the indicate. The early indication is a hold on the Cowboys, so they'll mark that one back 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So that's going to be another key, Joe, is to try and play penalty-free. You want to play a clean football game. You don't want to back yourself up after a big play.
And they're saying that was on Levi Christensen, so they're marking off 10 yards. In high school football, they never used to give you the number of the perpetrator, but I guess
it's championship now.
Nowadays world they do.
They'll put you on the spot now.
Cowboys come to the line now, and they're going to mark it at the 24. So it's first and a long ways here for the Cowboys. It's like about 22 to me. The clock will start now. Kappas back in the pistol here. He'll take the snap, and he's going to roll to the near side. Looks for the throw downfield. There's Cooper Roberts. And it's deflected deep downfield there by the Panthers. And the pass is deflected, and that was by Isaac Ruckheim.
So a good job in pass defense there. And Cowboys coming out throwing the football.
Cooper was triple covered down there, but again, good defense there by Isaac Bruckheim.
Well, they came out on the first play and were able to pick up that first down through the air. And now on second and, what would you call it now? You can't call it second and Kent, can you?
I don't. It might be Horace.
Second and Moorhead?
Horace.
Oh, okay.
Horace.
There we go.
Second and Horace.
There we go.
It's actually 2nd and 23 according to the scoreboard. Kappas will roll to the right and come back to the left to Erlinson. Who else you want to give the ball to? Let's see if David can break some tackles. He does not, just gets a couple yards out of that little pass there. And it'll be 3rd and a long way. So 3rd and 21 they're going to say for the Cowboys here. Ball at the 26.
You go back to the air, or do you keep it on the ground, just pick up as much as you can, and then
I think that's what you got to do,
turn it
don't
over.
you?
Well, you don't want to give them the ball down here for sure.
Up at the top of your screen, you see Cooper Roberts, Krejci on his outside.
Lots of room up there for Roberts.
And the snap, but they'll put it into the belly of David Erlinson, and he meets the defender right at the 26-yard line, and he's tackled after a short gain by Xavier Richardson. And ball will be placed right at about the 30-yard line. So the Cowboys will have to punt on their first possession.
Well, a good first series for the Panthers. They forced the Cowboys to punt, but Cowboys had the penalty that backed them up.
The penalty hurt again, yep. Cooper Roberts back in punt formation. And I believe that's Isaac Ruckheim back to receive. Ooh, and a high snap. Good thing Cooper's about 6'5", and he gets the ball off. Fair catch signaled and caught at about the 42 or 43-yard line by Isaac Ruckheim. So we'll change sides of the field here.
So we'll see now if the Panthers can get their offensive going. And so far, the defense has won.
We'll see where they finally mark it. It looks like it's right at the 43-yard line as Isaac Ruckheim made the fair catch signal. All right, starting at quarterback will be number 10, Nolan Basil. You'll have Ruckheim and Gavin Basil behind him in the backfield. Under center he goes. Zach Ruckheim is the fullback. Let's see what they do there. Fake it to him to give it off to Isaac Ruckheimer on the far side. Flag on the field, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds, but there's a flag on the field, and I think that one's going to come back, B-Dub. We'll see what the referee says. Preliminary signal is, or he's going to turn the mic on, illegal formation on the offense. So the Cowboys got lucky on that one after the gain of about 12 or 14 yards there, Brian. The Cowboys got lucky on the penalty.
So both teams start out with a penalty early to push themselves back. And like I said, Joe, you got to try and play some clean football. There might be some nerves out there too as well. And we'll see if they settle down and clean it up as we move on.
Farmers Union Insurance and Kyle DeVries, our scoreboard sponsor. I know he's watching. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it. And again, Basil under center. That's Nolan. He'll hand it off, coming around on the counter. Across the 45 on the carry by Gavin Basil. So there's your Basil and Basil.
Law firm.
Ball at the 46-yard line. We're going to call it second and about a long 6 or a short 7. What do you want to call it?
We'll call it a long 6 since we are.
Okay.
We're doing the Breck game here.
All right. Long 6, yeah. Under center. Man in motion to the near side, and the handoff goes into the backfield, and Erlinson gets a tackle for a loss there on that carry by Zach Ruckheim, the fullback for Parker's Prairie. Now it's going to be 3rd and long for the Panthers. So good defense there for the Cowboys. David Erlinson coming up from the linebacker position. Our Studio 22 design shout-out line is already hot, Brian. I got a lot of text messages here I'm going to get to. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Send us a text, 701-640-2619. Send me a text. The number's on your screen. Send me a text, and we'll get that to you. I'll give you the shout-out here shortly. Basil rolls to the near side. He's got a receiver downfield. Pass goes up, and he picks it right there out of the hands of Riley Kappas. And a nice catch for a first down there by the tight end, Trevor Rounds.
So both teams going to the air. They both have good running games, but they're able to go to the air here early and pick up first downs.
Riley Kappas had good coverage there, beat up, but just over his outstretched arms.
Yeah.
And Rounds comes down with the catch.
Yeah, that ball placed in the right spot.
In the wing formation here for the handoff goes to Zach Ruckheim. He'll go straight ahead and met by a couple of Cowboys, but positive yardage for about 3 yards there. It'll be second and about 7, maybe 6.
3 yards in a cloud of dust there.
How about that? Also on our Studio 22 Design shout-out line, and Karen's at work. Karen Kappas, she's at work watching the Cowboys.
There we go.
Thank you, Karen.
How about that?
Don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Brendan's class is watching from Breckenridge. Go Cowboys. Everybody watching at school today. Miss Brendan and her class.
Yeah, nobody's doing any schoolwork today.
Well, Gripper Sports, they're watching too. So Gripper's got it on there. Wayne Grippentraub, they got it on at the office.
They should be working. That's what they should be doing.
Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate it. Second and we'll call it 7. And the handoff goes to Zach Ruckheim. He'll get near the 30. He's tackled there by Riley Kappas. A shoestring tackle. It'll be 3rd and short here for the Panthers. They'll mark the ball just inside the 31-yard line, near the 30. 3rd and 3. Steph Hoffman said that nap time's here, so she gets the headphones on and she's watching Three Borders.
There we go.
At her daycare. So Steph Hoffman, thank you very much. Nolan Basil again under center, in motion. They give it to the ball carrier, and that going to the other side was Isaac Ruckheim on that carry on the counter. And he is near, but I think he's short of a first down. I don't think they gave it to him, did they? No.
Yeah, he's short.
So just short. So here it is. Here's a big play for the Cowboys and for the Panthers. If you're a Cowboy fan, you're on your feet. If you're a Panther fan, you're on your feet. 4th and less than a yard here on the first quarter here. We're at 5:50 to go in the first quarter, and already a big play here, Brian.
We'll see if Breckenridge can hold here and get their offense back on the field. Panthers were able to get the Cowboys off the field in that first drive.
Tried to get them to draw offside, and now we got a flag. I didn't see it. Was the time? Yep, play clock is at 0. So now the Panthers going the other way here, B-Dub.
Yeah, that's tough.
I think he was asking for a timeout, but didn't get it.
Didn't get it in time.
It is a delay of game.
Yeah,
big play.
Yeah, and there are 4 play clocks on this field.
Yes, there are.
So in every corner of the end zone, you do have the play clock, and it's not like you don't have it or there's only one that you have to try and find.
Yep.
They're out there, and you have to pay attention to what's going on.
You don't have to watch that back, Judge. You got one in every corner, like Brian said. So here come the Panthers now. 4th and 5, we're going to call it here. Big play for both teams. In motion, coming the near way, and they're going to give it. Nope, it's a keeper, and he's going to get in for the score. That will be Nolan Basil on a 4th and 5, 31-yard touchdown run.
Well, there it is. We talked about Basil, and the Panthers are able to pull it up on a 4th and 5, and they take the lead here. And the Cowboys are going to have to try and dig down here in this first quarter.
At the 5:14 mark here of the first quarter, the Panthers strike first. It was a 4th and 5 on that one from the 31-yard line.
And remember, we talked about how both of these teams can put points on the board.
Yep. Nolan Basil put it into the belly of Zach Ruckheim and pulled it right back out on that little option. And the handoff. And then there's a little halfback pass for 2. That is complete. And the pass from Ruckheim, that was Isaac Ruckheim, and he passed it over to Trevor Rounds in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. All right. Right now we'll go down to the sidelines. Mike McCall's down there on the 10-yard line. Mike, what did you see?
Well, on the touchdown run, Breck had it defended really well. Kappas just got a little too far upfield and allowed him to cut underneath him. Just got to play that inside out and force him to the sideline, but they had it covered well. Just you made a nice cut back inside.
What are you seeing for the line play, Mike? Are you seeing some pretty tough hitting going on up there?
Well, right now, yeah, there's some good hits going on, and Breck had them on that third down. Riley had great coverage. They just made a play and kind of put Breck on their heels a little bit for the rest of that drive. But remember back to that game on September 5th, Parker's Prairie scored first. Breck was able to answer. Big drive here for the Cowboys.
All right, good call, Mike, and we appreciate you coming in on that one. So we'll talk to you in a bit. All right, B-Dub, here we go. Again, the kickoff brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, and we'll see if we can do this all over again for the Cowboys.
The Cowboys going to have to just put that behind them. You know, they've been in this position before the first time these two teams played, so they'll have to try and dig down here and see if they can answer. And that ball bobbled, goes into the end zone.
And David Erlinson going to bring it out, and he gets up to the 10, and he's met right there, and he's taken down right away on that bobble. Brian did not help him there, and he's met by Xavier Richardson.
I'm going to tell you something, Joe. Parker's Prairie is fired up.
They came to play today, didn't they?
They are fired up.
And their crowd, they've got a nice crowd over on the other side there, too. Good-sized fan base over there. Of course, the green is well represented down here below us.
A lot of green in here. It's a lot of Sioux green in here.
Careful.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's the same color, Joe. Same color.
We're in Bison territory.
Well, you know what? I can kind of make some
you
adjustments.
See those flags in there
I
with
can
the
make
national
some adjustments
championships
on the screen here.
All right, here go the Cowboys, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, their own 11. Kappas will drop it down. He'll look for a pass intended for Cooper Roberts. Got it. Can he make them break the tackle? Cooper up to the 50 on the catch. And a tackle there made by Nolan Basil. Cowboys, 40-yard pass, 39 to be exact.
Cowboys come right back. Man, they have some weapons, Joe. And able to pick up the big play. That maybe will give them a little bit of momentum.
So the Cowboys with the big play here, coming right back after the touchdown. Like Mike said, Parker's Prairie started out scoring first in the game at Breckenridge, and the Cowboys came back. So let's see. Now, again, this time the receivers are split. Avery Smith on the pitch. Comes to the near side, 5-10, and he gets about a 10-yard carry close to the first down. And we'll see where they mark it. I think the one side judge waved him on, but it is right at the 40-yard line. And he's going to mark it just, it is going to be enough. They're waving the chains. They don't measure much anymore. We don't have virtual anymore either here, do we?
You know what's funny, Joe? The game before ours, there's a radio crew sitting next to us, and there was a really close measurement at our close to a first down, and they were talking about how they never measure.
And what did I just say?
That's funny.
Erlinson up the middle. Crashes forward for a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. There's a leading the way there for David Erlinson was Tegan Abel. Getting up a little gimpy after that one, but he shakes his head and comes back in. 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys now in Panther territory. Ball at the 35-yard line. Kappas with Erlinson to his left. This time Avery Smith is split in the slot. And Kappas will come to the near side, the short side of the field. Maybe get a couple, gets pushed out of bounds down here below by Trevor Rounds. It'll be 3rd and short now for the Cowboys here. 4-down territory, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. And, the other thing for the Cowboys, they've got a field goal kicker. So, if they get stuck down around that 15, 20-yard line and they're in 4th and long or whatever, they could put 3 on the board.
And Mike mentioned that in his notes here that we had for the pregame there. Charlie Eggman was not available for the Cowboys in that first game. So we might see something here in the kicking game here if it's a close game for the Cowboys. Carson Yagi told us on the coaches show one night he's not afraid to put him out there. Kappas, and the pitch goes over to Armitage. Look at him fight forward. Gains the first down. Good tough running by Gabe Armitage. First down.
That's what they want. That's what they need. They've got just a host of backs that can get things done, and that time it's Armitage. And Cowboys have the offense rolling here.
Yeah, you talk about the weaponry. I mean, you include Gabe Armitage in that conversation as well. Just a a slew of weapons. You know, you got Riley Kappas that can keep it, and you got David Erlinson, of course, that can run it. Riley Kappas can throw it, and right now, Cooper Roberts in the slot with Krejci on the outside. Kappas, 1st and 10. Fakes it and gives it off to Erlinson. Tried to make one too many cuts there. I think maybe if he'd have went straight forward, but it's easy for me to second guess. I'm not the eyes in the helmet. So Erlinson on the carry for 2 yards.
Trevor Rounds in there on that tackle. Just have to stick with it. It's a long football game. Still got 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter.
Yeah, no panic here.
No panic here. You were down in the first meeting.
This time 3 receivers out to the right. Cooper Roberts on the line of scrimmage. Snap goes to Kappas. He bobbles it, but he's got it covered back up. That would have been an interesting play there, I think, B-Dub. I think Kappas was going to come back to the weak side again.
Yeah, we talked about in that first game how Parker's turned it over a couple times. You got to make sure that you take care of that football, and if you want to win the turnover battle, you don't want to give those away.
We can't blame it on the weather, although it was a little rainy, cool outside when we came.
It was, right?
But can't blame it on the weather inside the Bison Dome.
Oh my gosh! I wondered how long it was going to be before you tried to pull something like that.
Come on now!
You're going to mess up and have us pay a fine for copyright now. Come on now!
2 receivers split out to the right. It's 3rd and 12 for the Cowboys. Got a whistle and a timeout.
No, you got a flag.
And it is 0 on the play clock. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was.
And I think Carson Yegi's asking the side judge here to push the play clock.
They may have got this in time. I'm not sure.
Oh, he got the timeout.
They gave him the timeout.
Okay, so Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So let's take a break, and we'll be right back in about 30 seconds here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since 1987.
All right, welcome back to the Fargo Dome here, and right now it's Section 6A football here as the Cowboys and the Panthers are taking on each other here in the Section 6A championship game. The winner goes on to the quarterfinals of the state tournament. It's 3rd and 12 for the Cowboys here with 1:47 to go in the first quarter. It could be 4-down territory here for the Cowboys. Kappas takes a snap, fakes it to Erlinson, looks to the left, goes deep, Roberts is open, pass complete, 6 points on the board for the Cowboys. A nice pass from Riley Kappas to Cooper Roberts.
And how about that? Right away, the Cowboys able to come back on the next drive, find their composure, and take that thing into the end zone. And they go to the big play guy, Cooper Roberts, and that's what they needed.
All right, we'll go down to Mike here after this kick. Eggman in for the kick. Holder is Riley Kappas. Snap was a little high, and it hits the left upright, and it is no good. It did not come into the spot that we needed to. Mike, what do you got down there on the sideline? Mike McCall.
Great answer by Breckenridge on that drive. Had a couple adversities, the drop, snap. The biggest thing is I think when they take the handoffs, they need to go north and south. You know, David tried to dance a little bit on that one, but I think they're starting to. They answered the call to the battle up front, and now we got a game now. Yeah,
you talked about that earlier, Mike, about coming back, and they were down in the first game. And now they come back here in the second game and score. Unfortunately for Charlie Eggman, that one hit the left upright.
Well, it'd have been good on a high school goalpost.
That's a good point, Mike.
That is a good point.
Yep, that is a good point. All right, Mike McCall down on the sideline. Thank you very much. And we're going to have our kickoff here shortly. as Charlie Egeman will line up to kick. And I believe we saw an onside kick in that first game, didn't we?
There was an onside kick in that first game. That was a big play in that game, actually.
Yeah.
I think that was Riggs that came on to kick that thing, and he ended up recovering it, too.
He is out on injury protocol.
They went Pat McAfee on that thing.
So Charlie Egeman will line it up here for the kick. Tyler Farm Supply kickoff. Charlie Egeman approaches the ball and kicks it down deep. And that will be a little bit of a fake, and the handoff does not go there, but carrying up to about the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. On that return was Isaac Ruckheim. Gets to about the 21. So they tried a little trickery there too, but they faked the handoff.
Yeah, teams like to do that. See if you can get, instead of people staying in their lane, see if they change direction, see if you can pick up a few more yards. Sometimes you can break a big one.
So it's 8-6 on our Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Also want to thank Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance. She's got our Red Zone sponsor. We haven't had anybody in the Red Zone. Both touchdowns have been scored, Brian, from the 31-yard line. One on a run by the Panthers, the other on a pass by the Cowboys.
Now Cowboys need a big stop here on D.
There's Gavin Basil. He'll get gang tackled there at about the 23 or 24-yard line. And who else but Henry Sledadall in the middle of that. So we'll call it a gain of about 1 there on the carry by Gavin Basil. You got Nolan Basil, Gavin Basil. You've got Zach Ruckheim, and you've got Isaac Ruckheim. So the Panthers coming up to the football. Under center will be Nolan Basil. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Handoff goes straight up the middle to Zach Ruckheim, I believe, and the Cowboys meet that and stop the run there. Carry of about 1, maybe. Yep, we'll say 1, so it's 3rd and 8 here with 38 seconds to go. We'll see if they get another playoff.
Well, you'd like to come you'd like to come up with a big stop here.
Difference of about 4 seconds here in the play clock and game clock. As you can see the game clock in the upper left screen here on Three Borders Sports Network. So 3rd and, we'll call it 9, Brian. 3rd and 9 here for the Panthers. In motion, and they'll give it off to Zach. Nope, and it's going to be Nolan Basil, and he's going to get met and tackled, and it'll be 4th and long when we come back after this quarter break here. If the clock continues to run, it will, and that will be the end of quarter number 1. Your score at the end of 1 quarter of play. The Panthers 8, the Cowboys 6. We'll be right back after I'll push the buttons eventually. Cowboys 6. We'll be right back after this.
Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship.
All right, we're back here at the Fargo Dome, and it's 4th and 9 for the Panthers, maybe even a long 9. Back to receive the kick, I believe, is Krejci. The punt bounces at about the 48-yard line. They're going to let it roll, and the Panther gets to roll. And look at that thing still rolling down inside the 30. As Krejci let that one go, it was way off. He was pretty much centered in straight on the near hash. And Brian, the kick went to the left hash and rolled another almost 20 yards.
Well, that took a Panthers bounce for sure.
Quarter number 2. Here we go. Welcome everybody at Three Borders Sports Network. So yeah, Steph Hoffman The Teeley family, how about they're watching? They're watching the game at home today. Trevor, or Nick, he got the day off. How about that? That's a pretty good day. Oh, we got a bunch more here I got to get to eventually. So Nick Teeley, thank you guys very much. Tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. Erlinson this time comes split out. Riley Kappas all alone in the backfield. I don't know if I've ever seen this formation, to be honest with you. Kappas will keep up the middle, and he had the hole, breaks it through, near the first down. Riley Kappas with a rush of about 9 yards. I don't know if I've seen that formation before, Brian.
Well, I think that's the one where they run that reverse sometimes, or just a little sweep. I don't know if there's usually a back in the backfield with them. I can't remember that, but Kappas picking it, whatever it is, it's pretty good.
Mr. Hopkins and the ALP are watching. Go Cowboys. Mr. Hopkins, thank you. I think that's Tavio, isn't it?
Well, we could have used him to
he could have helped
spot
for us up here. And a double shift again by the Cowboys on the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 on that carry by Riley Kappas. He's going to call his own number again, follow the block of David Erlinson. Tries to cut it up and gets near the 41 and gets pushed down. And a hard hit there and the tackle by Isaac Ruckheim. Trevor Rounds also over there. Go Cowboys. Allie Platt and the Sanford Nurses.
Oh, there
Thank
we
you
go.
Guys. One of our sponsors, Sanford Clinic, also Sanford. We appreciate you guys watching. Allie Platt, good friend here at Three Borders Sports Network. She always says hi to me at the ball game, too, when I see her.
You're famous.
Well, I don't know about that. But. All right, it'll be 2nd and we'll say 7 for the Cowboys here. Ball at their own 41. We got a timeout. And what do we got here? We got must be a Breckenridge taking a timeout. I believe that will be their 2nd timeout. There's one left. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton.
We got a lot going on over here. You're doing the board. I'm trying to produce and run a camera. We got Yards down there.
Evans.
Evan down there. We got a lot going on here.
And Mike down there.
Yeah, we got Mike down there with the mic.
Yeah, Mike with the mic.
Yeah.
We gave him a mic.
Yeah, we did. He just has to remember to turn that thing on.
Mrs. Romarine, she's watching from Breckenridge classroom, cheering on the Cowboys and the rest of the teachers. Thank you, Mrs. Romarine. Brenda always watching Three Borders Sports Network. Wendy Clift, she's watching at work, cheering on the Cowboys. Thank you, Wendy Clift. Rick and Carolyn DeVries watching the game and cheering on the Cowboys, and we appreciate your comment there. We appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much. I'll share them with Brian when he's got a little more time. But thank you very much, Rick and Carolyn DeVries. Also, Dan and Darcy Tolbert, they're watching from home. Go Cowboys, and I got more to come here, folks. Riley Kappas now, 2nd and 7. The handoff goes to Erlinson. See what he can do. And he gets up near the 44, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. And carried out of bounds will David Erlinson. Erlinson so far averaging, where am I at here? 7.7 yards per carry in the playoffs, 2 games. So his season average is 15.5, but his playoff average is cut back a little bit here, B-Dub.
They'll take whatever they can get out of him today.
In the first game, he had 16 rushes and 86 yards.
He's capable of big play anytime he touches it.
Yes. That's why his average is 15.6. The fake pitch to Smith. The pass across to Levi Christensen on the cutter, and he's going to try and stiff arm his way down to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Big play.
Well,
I like that play.
The Cowboys are just made for big plays. They just have a lot of players that can bring them. We talked about that receiving crew, and there's Levi Christensen with the big play.
Yeah, he was pretty happy after that one, B-Dub, and they were looking for Cooper down low, and on the crossing pattern going across behind the linebackers was Levi Christensen, and a great completion there for Kappas.
Yeah, just a good job of Kappas going through his progression and picking the right one.
Good call by the coaches. Avery Smith on the pitch. Gets to the 30, and he'll get pushed down and tackled there at the 30 by Gavin Basil. Gavin Basil playing both ways. Nolan Basil playing both ways. A lot of Cowboy players playing both ways, too. That's what happens in small-town football. You got to play both ways a lot.
Yeah, your best players end up on the field for a long period of time. And, you know, some of the Cowboy players, and maybe same thing here for Parker's Prairie, you know, these guys have won by big margins. And some of these players, even though they play both ways, haven't played a full football game. So we'll have to see how, as the game goes on, and if it's tight for 4 quarters, what happens down late.
There's the fake pitch again to Avery. This time they're going to go down to Levi Christensen inside the 5. Again, that fake pitch to Avery Smith. Brian draws the defense up, and that leaves a wide open Levi Christensen with a heck of a catch down inside the 5.
Cowboys might have found something here in their offense. You know, if they can't stop it, you keep going to it. Panthers are going to have to make an adjustment and see if they can stop that play.
Yeah, every time, I got to say this first, though. It's the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance Red Zone. Amanda Frederick serving Breckenridge, Waupun, and Wheaton areas, offering auto, home, life, and commercial insurance. Cowboys inside the 5, ball at the 3. First and goal. Erlinson dances his way down, maybe gets a yard, maybe not even a gain of 1. We'll see where they mark it. Second and goal to go here for the Cowboys. 7:46 to go here in the second quarter. Cowboys threatening here on this possession. Not much of a gain there for David Erlinson at all. It'll be second and goal from the 3. Panthers doing a good job of shutting down David. Kappas, snap. Going to roll to the right, throws to the right. That one hits the ground. Almost intercepted there, down by Nolan Basil.
Had Roberts out there.
Yep, just kind of had a little pressure on Riley Kappas. So far in the playoffs, David Erlinson has 4 touchdowns, Riley Kappas with 3. Third and goal. Now, the kicking game may come into play here. Snap, and this time to Erlinson. He's going to get the wide corner, but I don't think he's going to make it. And he gets pushed out of bounds, gets it forward almost to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and this is where Breck has a bit of an advantage. Although now they would have to go.
Fourth and goal.
Have to go off the left hash there, but they'll go for it here.
Yep, Charlie is not coming in. Cooper Roberts comes back along with Riley Kappas. 22 seconds on the play clock, so a little bit of time for the Cowboys to make an adjustment here. We'll see if Riley Kappas stays back in the gun. He does. Wide side of the field, near side. Kappas throws it. Intended for Roberts. No good. And on the play there for the defense was Xavier Richardson. That was just a little bit behind Cooper there, Brian.
Yeah, that's a big stop for the Panthers. Granted, they'll have a long way to go to move it down the field, but you keep the Cowboys out of the end zone. You keep points off the board.
I was going to say it was closer to the 1. There they go. Not that half yard makes that much of a difference down at the, whether it's 99 or 99 and a half, or 80, 98 and a half. Get my gazintas working here.
Your gazintas? I don't even know. I don't.
4 gazinta 8 2 times.
Okay, sure.
Something like that. Hard snap count, trying to get the extra 5. And a whistle. I don't know if the play clock ran out or what happened here. I don't see a flag unless it's on the yellow of the end zone, the Bison yellow. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. What is wrong with you?
And that's going to be just, there's that half a yard there on the offense. So something happened down there, Brian, but I didn't get to see it. Help me out, folks.
There is no help. There is no help.
Tommy T, he's watching in Three Borders Sports coverage. We appreciate you, Tommy T. Thank you very much. Wanted to be here in person, but he's got to stay there. All right, it's going to be first and about 10 and a half for the Panthers, deep in their own territory, and the handoff. Oh, and the Cowboys are very close on that one. Coach Michael McCall over here on the sideline wanted a safety, but we're going to send it down to Mike McCall on the side. Nope, not right now. All right. You tell me when. And Erlinson got his helmet fixed here on the sideline. He wasn't in there on defense. So he comes back in, and he'll come back in on defense on the linebacker spot. It's going to be second and about 10.5 for the Panthers. A lot of people wanted a safety on that one, but I think Ruckheim just barely got out. And here's the reverse. Oh, and that is close. Riley Kappas with the tackle. The defense wants a safety, but I don't think he's going to get it. They're going to mark it right on the goal line.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow, look at that.
Look at there. You can see it on Yards' shot right there, how close that thing is to the end zone. How can that not be a safety? My goodness. All right, Mike McCall, go ahead.
Yeah, he got spun around. His feet came out, but the ball was
yeah, I agree.
The ball was pretty much in the end zone there. So
I agree.
And then the penalty earlier was a false start. The guy threw the flag on this side.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mike, for that. We'll be right back to you. And here we go. And I get a timeout here on the field, and they're going to say the Panthers are taking that timeout. They want to make the right call here, deep in their own end zone. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network. It's 8-6.
With Red River Grain, Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Fargo Dome, Three Borders Sports Network, Section 6A, Minnesota football action here with the Cowboys and the Panthers. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We got Camden Yards Kelson down on one camera on that end of the end zone you're looking at right now, and Evan Schreiner over on the other end of the end zone. So we've got two cameras tonight, plus B-Dub running camera up here producing today's show. All I got to do is push the soundboard and talk.
I'm going to have to pay myself extra is all I know.
Stop.
That's all I know.
Oh, and by the way, Brian Geffrey wants to know where Scooter Cam is, and we got it in the backfield. Caught for a safety. This time, it's a safety. And how about that? Henry Sledadall with the safety on the carry by Gavin Basil.
Well, we thought maybe the Cowboys should kick a field goal down there and put points on the board, but instead they get points on the board from their defense.
So now it's 8-8. So Mike McCall was right there. He thought that first one could have been a safety, and we'll go back down to him. Mike, what'd you see on that one again? A good crash there by Henry Sledadall.
Oh, there was two guys that got in there right away. One had the quarterback, Henry had the running back, so it was going to be a safety either way on that one. The only thing I was going to say, I didn't want to bring it up earlier, but I was asked a couple times where the scooter was tonight, so I'm just saying.
Oh, my goodness. Yep. You guys.
Yeah, well, now. Brian Geffrey texted right away when you made your first sidelines interview. He says, "Where's Scooter Cam?"
Oh my goodness!
So we got to have.
So I've had several Breckenridge people ask me. I said, "Well, you need to talk to Watson."
There's not much room down there for him to operate. And I don't know if you've ever seen that guy drive, but it's not good.
Well, he's good.
I wouldn't knock my driving. I'm driving 6 of your road trips this year.
I was going to say,
hey, you know they put seatbelts on the school bus now, so.
Well, the Cowboys will receive the punt now. I'm assuming that'll be a punt. And the Cowboys, again, with another possession here, B-Dub, and then we're tied at 8. The safety and the tackle by Sledadall.
Yeah, I mean, you'll put points on the board any way you can. That's a big play on defense. And now you get the football back and see if you can put another 6 on the board.
So we're tied at 8 here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard.
So it'll be a punt here from the 20.
Yep.
So you would think you're going to get decent field position here to start this next drive.
So if you're the Panthers, do you feel threatened right now at 8-8, or do you still feel like, hey, we're in the game?
No, I think
let's just punt the ball and play defense.
Yeah, they're going to kick it, actually. Both teams are comfortable here where this game is.
I would think so with 5.5 to go.
Yeah, in this first half. I think they're okay. They're both big play teams, and, I think they want to try and keep it close as much as possible. So basically 0-0 here again.
Martin Pena kicking, and he'll kick it down to the near side, and it's caught at about the 36-yard line. Krejci goes all the way over, across the field, trying to find an alley, and he gets up to about the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys in pretty good field position.
Yeah, they'll have a good start here for their next drive, and it's just a matter of see if they can work their way down the field. Got down there on the 1-yard line last time. Wasn't able to punch it in. I think maybe they get down there, maybe in that same situation. Maybe they do bring Eggman on and try and kick that field goal.
So the Cowboys still did not get in with the touchdown on that 4th and short play. It was a pass, incomplete to Cooper Roberts, but they did get 2 points out of that end of the end zone.
Yeah, you'll take points any way you can get them.
1st and 10 for the Cowboys at the 47-yard line. This time Erlinson up the middle. Again, bobs and weaves his way forward, gets up for a tough 6 or 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and short, relatively short for the Cowboys here with just over 5 minutes to play. Angie Ernst Hoffman cheering on the Cowboys from work. How about that? It is Friday today. And you got the day off, so you got to work here in your day off. 2nd and 4 for the Cowboys. Inside Panther territory. Kappas drops back. Inside pass to Krejci, complete. Oh, and Charlie stumbles across the 35. The turf monster got him, but a 1st down for the Cowboys from Kappas to Krejci.
Yeah, this passing attack for the Cowboys doing its job today. You're usually talking about that running game, and they're attacking through the air. I'm not sure if Parker's was ready for that. Is that something that they kind of spend a lot of time on? But Cowboys able to pick it up through the air, doing a nice job.
A rare catch for Charlie Krejci.
I was just going to say, they're spreading it out, too.
Yes. Krejci way out to the near side. Avery Smith in the slot. Cooper Roberts up on top of your screen. Here's a handoff to Erlinson back up the middle. Tough running by David Erlinson, looking to push the pile. How about that run for David Erlinson? Carries it forward. Should be a 1st down. They stop the clock. I'm assuming it's a 1st down.
And that's what we're used to seeing from the Cowboys. Yeah. And we're used to seeing David carry the pile and move it forward. And a big run there to pick up the 1st down.
Ball at the 22-yard line of the Panthers, and the Cowboys threaten once again here in the 1st half as we approach the 4-minute mark. Cooper Roberts splitting way out here to the near side. He's almost in Moorhead. Snap, Erlinson. Oh, and he bobbled as he's going. The flag comes in on the far side. Flag in the backfield as well. So a couple of different flags fall down. We'll see if it's the same call for both. As our white hat referee will come and make the call. B-Dub, his camera shot there.
Illegal motion on the offense, 5-yard penalty. Illegal motion.
So it'll be 1st and 10, or 1st and 15 as they mark off that 5 yards. Ball will now be at the 27-yard line. See what else we got here. Oh, another class. Mrs. Roberts cheering on the Cowboys with her class. Langenwalter's business class. They're watching too. How about that? Thank you, Renee.
There you go. We'll take that.
Yeah, we got more. Hi to everybody. Kappas pulls it back down on the keeper. Gets inside the 25. Gets popped there. He gets hit by Wyatt Aslison. And along with, I think that was Isaac Ruckheim, I think.
Yeah, a little misdirection there.
Yeah, it was Isaac.
They lost a yard there.
Nope. It was.
Oh, sorry. No, that was the penalty. Sorry, he picked up a little bit of that.
Yeah, he got 4. He got 4 back of that, so it's 2nd and 11.
I'm just looking at the marker.
Well, you're doing 17 things over there. I'll give you a break.
I kind of am.
Like I
said, I might give myself a raise.
You got to talk to management first.
Yeah, right.
Fake to Erlinson, and Kappas almost arm tackled, and he's going to get caught from behind. And a nice sack there for the Panthers. And on that sack coverage there was Jordan Bushman. He gets the sack, and now it's 3rd and forever here for the Cowboys. They say 3rd and 22 on the scoreboard, and I guess I'm going to agree with that.
Could you pick up some of it? I mean, how strong is the leg of Eggman?
He kicked a 39-yarder during the season, so he's got to get at least 10 or 12 of that right now from where they are. And there's only 6 seconds left on the play clock, and Riley looks over.
They're going to take one.
Taking the timeout here with 1 second to go on the play clock, and it's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here from the Fargo Dome. We're tied at 8. We'll be right back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Fargo Dome here. We're tied at 8, but the Cowboys with 2:08 remaining are in the Panther end of the field here and trying to score here. OSPTI, they're tuned in and watching. Thank you, OSPTI. There's our old buddy texting in, Vicky Glander texting in. She's also watching.
How about that? Yeah.
OSPTI and Vicky Glander all watching. Mark Becker is watching from home in Fergus Falls and says, "Go Cowboys." And later we'll be cheering on the Otters here at the Fargo Dome. So
a lot of football going on today.
Thank you, Mark Becker. All right, here we go. Kappas takes a snap. No pressure yet. And he takes his time, floats it down the end zone, up for grabs, and Cooper Roberts was double covered down there deep. And it's incomplete, so now it'll be 4th down and 22. So we'll see now what Coach Carson Yagi is going to do. I think we're going to punt the ball away, it looks.
I mean, you can punt here, try and pin them if you can. You play field position here.
2 minutes to go.
I mean, you'd be okay with taking another shot. If it gets intercepted, it's just as good as a punt. I mean, you've got some options here.
That's true. Ball on the 34-yard line. 3 timeouts left for the Panthers. I think the scoreboard is wrong there. I don't believe the Cowboys have 3 timeouts left.
No, they do not.
I think they only have 1. So Cooper, it might see a delay of game here. Nope. Cooper wants the snap. He's going to punt it. He'll just pooch it. He's going to bounce it to 10, and get down there and cover it. Get down there and cover it. And they let it go into the end zone.
Yeah, that.
Ugh.
And they had guys down there running after it. They've got to sprint down there and cover that ball.
Cover the
goal
line.
They had a chance to get that thing down there on the 1-yard line, Joe.
Yeah, Carson Yagi just all over his defenders down there.
That is a missed opportunity.
That was a missed opportunity to get it down there at that 1-yard line again.
Well, you got a safety before on the drive before, and now you got a chance to really pin them again. I mean, that's the reason why you're punting, to see if you can pin them down there. And I think for Coach Yagi, that's what he wanted. He had the opportunity in front of him, just not able to execute it.
Great punt by Cooper Roberts.
Awesome
actually.
punt.
So just didn't get the coverage down there that Coach Yagi wanted. All right, here we go now. It's 1:52 to go. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 10. Under center will be Nolan Basil. He'll turn, and the pitch goes to the far side to Gavin Basil. He'll get up across the 20 to about the 22, and he's tackled there by David Erlinson and Gabe Armitage. All right, we'll take it down to Mike. Mike, you got a comment there? What'd you see?
Yeah, on that punt, in his defense, there were several fans from the back section yelling, let it go, and he let up.
Oh,
and he don't know if he thought it was coaches or what it was, but that was what happened there.
Somebody was wide open out here on the sideline. Everybody saw it, and just coming out in a nick of time there to make the coverage was Aiden Sanchez. All right, thanks, Mike, for that call. That's what happened there. Somebody was yelling, let it go.
Well, I think, when you're a player, I understand, but you've got to understand the situation. You've got to try and block out that crowd. I mean, there's a lot of noise going on in here, and the field's the crowd is a little bit closer than what they normally are at a regular game, and they extend all the way down to the end zone.
And it's enclosed,
so
obviously.
I can understand what Coach McCall's saying down there, but as a player, you've got to understand the situation and go and execute it.
So if you're the Cowboys here and you hold them, do you call a timeout to make them punt?
I think you do. I think
you almost have to. You got one timeout left.
You want the ball back because Parkhurst gets the ball to start second half.
Basil drops back, rolls to the right, sprints forward. I don't think he got the first down. I think he's pushed out at about the 28 or 29, and he is going to be pushed out. So the clock stops for the Cowboys.
That helps the Cowboys.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
For sure.
So now it'll be 4th and 2.
And you've got to kick it here, right? Don't you think?
I would think. Mr. Brandt's 6-hour weight room class, they're watching. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Ryan Brandt and his weight room team is watching it. All right, here it is, 4th and 2. 29 seconds to go. Krejci back deep for the punt. And he'll field it at about the 30-yard line. Comes to the near side, and he's going to head out of bounds, and he gets pushed out of bounds over here on the near side, and the tackle made by Xavier Richardson. Also there in the tackle was Jordan Bushman. So now 19 seconds to go. You still got your one timeout.
You got one timeout here. See if you can, you run something conservative. See if you can pick up a big gain on it. Parker's going to be in a little umbrella here, going to be in a little prevent so that they don't give up the big play. Try and keep everything in front. But if you can pick up a big chunk here, put yourself in a position, maybe you could take a couple shots here.
I got somebody watching work, but they don't want me to say where they're at. So
I wonder why. I wonder why.
And a reverse this time goes to Avery Smith. He'll cross the 50, near a first down, but not quite. It'll be 2nd and short, and the Cowboys going to take the timeout. They're trying to hustle to the line, Brian, but I don't think they're going to get it. And that's going to be the end of the first half, I believe.
Why not use it there? You have one left. Why not go ahead and use it?
And that will be the end of the first half. We'll come back for our OSPTI halftime show. After this, we're tied at 8 from the Fargo Dome here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. We're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Welcome back to the Fargo Dome, everybody, and it is halftime. Your score between the Cowboys and the Panthers, 8-8. Welcome back to our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. And OSPTI crew, they're watching us. A text message from the crew there. So they're watching three quarters. We appreciate that, everybody, at OSPTI and our halftime show. In our halftime show here, Brian, again, it's 8-8, and it was in the first meeting, it was 7-6 at halftime. So again, tight in the first half here. We're going to see what happens in the second half. Both these teams, high-scoring offenses, not a lot of it yet. Couple of big plays.
Well, the defenses are winning the battle right now. We've got a safety, we've had a couple 4-and-outs, and both defenses are doing their job. They're kind of containing the offense, and they say defense wins championships, and right now the defenses are on display. But we have had some big plays on offense. Breck's been able to move the ball through the air. They had the big touchdown pass, and I just think this is similar to the way that the first game went.
Yep. So far
it was 7-6 at halftime, very close, and then in the second half, Breck was able to have a couple big plays that put them in the lead, and had a couple turnovers, and they had the onside kick and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. I think both teams will go in, make some adjustments. There's been a couple of penalties. They'll try and clean those up too as well. But I think we're we're up for a treat here in the second half.
I believe we are too. The OSPTI halftime show. And again, a tight score here. It's 8-8, and we'll send it down to Mike McCall on the sidelines for a report from Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Breckenridge, I think, kind of had the better outside of the opening two series. Parker's Prairie shut them down and then drove down the field and scored. Since then, Breckenridge has kind of lit a fire. They've moved the ball. They've had a couple drives that have stalled due to penalties, but I look for them to come out and just pound the ball. The one thing I would like to see Breck do a little bit more is run north and south rather than running sideline to sideline. But I think for play calling, they're getting a lot of what they want.
Yeah, and what have you seen, Mike, if you paid attention? I know you do as a former coach, but what have you seen here on that fake pitch to Avery Smith? They've gotten some yardage out of that one. I think one of the passes went to Levi Christensen and the other one went to Cooper Roberts. And again, I think that was the fake to Avery in the backfield there. They've tried to run that several times, but that time was a fake to Avery Smith and then Kappas to Roberts for the touchdown.
Yeah, the passing game is working, and they had Levi underneath.
Yes.
Quarterback just rolled to the right and threw it back to the left. So the passing game is there. The one thing I haven't seen yet that I'm waiting to see is they had the direct snap to Erlinson with Kappas going in motion. We haven't seen that yet, and hopefully we see some of that in the second half too. But it's going to be a dogfight to the end. And the team that comes out here in the second half and wins it up front is going to be the one to walk out of here with the win.
And were you down in the end zone in that area, Mike, when Henry sled it all and those guys got – yeah, you did. You came back for a report there. So talk about that play again, how big that was for the Cowboys to tie it up. Nope. Did I lose you? Must have lost him on that one. Oh, yeah, he's got something.
He's socializing down there. He doesn't realize that he's on the clock and he's actually working.
Yeah, but he's socializing.
And he's down there socializing. But, hey, we can dock his pay.
We will.
We can do that.
Scooter cam probably isn't going to happen,
Probably not going to happen, because that's what I'm saying. He'll just kind of lose focus. He'll run right into the players down there with that thing.
I don't think he would. But anyway, also we got some more text messages here. I'm just going to say that guy that was texting from work and didn't want me to say, I'm just going to say his first name was Chris. Okay. So that way he knows who it was.
Well, you give him a proper shout out. There's plenty of Chris's out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Chris's out there.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that, Chris.
Heidi and Tammy, they're watching from the Wahpeton High School office. So the Wahpeton folks are paying attention here to what's going on with the Cowboys.
It's the Twin Towns, so yeah, everybody's in support no matter what.
Carrie Marinowski cheering on the Cowboys at home. Carrie Marinowski, thank you very much. Here's Joel and Roseanne. Joel and Roseanne Lisney, tuned in and always watching Three Borders. Thank you, and I appreciate the comments, Joel. Appreciate it very much. Ron and Mary Conzemius cheering on the Cowboys. And thanks for the shot of the pep band. How about that?
Huh?
Watching my grandson. You guys are doing an awesome job. Thank you for the comments, Ron and Mary Conzemius. I think that's about all I got. I think I'm caught up.
All right, let's pay some bills here, and we'll come back for a second half of football.
Speaking of that, make sure you tell our sponsors thank you, because without them, we could not be bringing you this game, and this game is also brought to you in part by Red River Communications, Internet with a Human Touch. Our OSPTI halftime show. Again, and for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. Our score, 8-8, the Cowboys and the Panthers. We're going to come right back after these messages for the second half kickoff on Three Borders Sports Network. Good.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope.
they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
That means all the money that we make
cha-ching.
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
ComDel Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComDelInnovation.com. ComDel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith.
All right, that'll conclude our OSPTI halftime show, and we're going to send it down to Mike McCall for a sideline report. Mike?
Yeah, Breck came out there pretty fired up. They're ready to go. This is going to be a big drive here for both teams. Start the second half and set the tempo. But Breck's defense outside of the first drive, and they played well on the first drive, just a couple big plays, but this is going to be a big first drive for both teams.
Big first drive for both teams, Brian, and what do you look for here again? Smash mouth? Are we going to just go at it at the line of scrimmage, or what are we doing here?
You know, like Coach McCall said, I think as far as defense goes, Breck's defense has done well. They'll just have to keep doing what they're doing. It's a tie football game. It's 0-0 here.
0-0.
Now you got one half of football. See if you can advance to the championship, and you're just going to have to see if you can get down there, make the stops that you need, and see if you punch this thing in the end zone.
There will be a brief award ceremony at the end of this one. We'll stay with the broadcast to do that. Charlie Eggman will kick it. It's a low liner, ground ball to the shortstop, picking it up and getting through, and there's almost a break there. And luckily, Connor Ernst arm tackles the carrier Ruckheim at the 40-yard line. Nice tackle there by Connor, and a touchdown saving tackle.
That was the epitome of a touchdown saving tackle.
So that is now it'll be 1st and 10. The tackle was made at the 42-yard line. So Connor Ernst, Angie's watching and cheering on Connor, and he just made the play for her.
That
saving a touchdown.
That could come back to mean a lot depending on how things turn out here.
See how this drive goes here now for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from their 42, and a little bit of motion and illegal procedure. We got flags. I could have threw a flag from up here with my 2020.
Yeah, that's procedure there.
So marching back 5 yards there from the line of scrimmage, and it will be 1st and 15. I think Mike McCall could have even threw the flag from where
he probably could have.
He saw that.
He probably could have.
Yep. 1st and 15 for the Panthers. Ball now at the 37-yard line. In motion goes Rounds to the other side. Back in motion, a little bootleg, and there's a pass downfield. Riley Kappas, I think he picked that off at the 38. They're still battling down there. What are they going to call?
Who are they going to give this to?
It looked like an interception to me.
They both have it, Joe.
And they call it the other way.
They both have it. It goes to the offense. They both have it. It'll end up in the hands of the offense.
I think Rounds caught that pass with the help of Riley Kappas. If Riley hadn't caught that one and intercepted that one, I don't know if That would have been a reception. That was so close to an interception. The Panthers now in Cowboy territory. Ball at the 38-yard line. The handoff. This goes to Isaac Ruckheim. Gets forward, carries it, maybe 2 yards. It was a nice little bootleg there by Nolan Basil.
Yeah.
Put the ball on his hip like you're supposed to. Not very often I get to say bootleg. Huh? Come on now.
Oh, my goodness.
Want to thank all of our sponsors here on Three Borders Sports Network. As long as I got a second here, Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Gripper Sports got all your favorite team sports apparel. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial of Wahpeton and Casey Formanak, and Red River Grain. I got more to go. Thank you to everyone. Basil under center, steps back, fakes the handoff, and I think he got tackled in the backfield. And he is on that tackle there by the defensive line. On the coverage there was Kai McDonald, I believe, got that tackle in the backfield for a loss.
Dude, that defense coming up big. You're going to be 3rd and long.
PA announcer even agreed with me.
That's what you want there.
So now it is 3rd and long here in Cowboy territory. So we talked about that first possession. Coach McCall talked about it. You talked about it, how big this first possession was. And now here's a big play of that first possession. 3rd and 11 for the Panthers. Snap. Basil drops straight back 3 steps. Gets some pressure from the outside. Erlinson had him for a second. And the pass goes downfield and it's caught. Coming back to the ball and making the catch was Isaac Ruckheim.
He just was able to extend that play with his legs. Had some pressure in his face and able to make a throw when needed. Wow. That's a big play for the Panthers offense.
And that 3rd and 11, and it was a big play for sure. And it looks like Nolan Basil feels the pressure of that one. Ball now at the 22-yard line of the Cowboys. 8-8. We approach the 10-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Basil under center. He'll step back again, 3-step drop. He'll roll to the right a little bit. Completed pass, but we see all kinds of holding going on.
Yeah, that's gonna.
So we'll bring it back.
That's gonna come back.
And it looks like the guilty party there for Zach Koepp. He slapped his hands on the ground, kept his head down. I think the whole Fargo Dome saw it, I think, on that play. So holding is called. Oh, let's see here. Got 2 different spots there. I don't know which spot they're going to mark it from. Could be interesting. All right, Mike, what did you see down there in that play? Go ahead.
Well, Breckenridge's defense is doing their job. They're getting some pressure. The last couple plays, they finally got the hold call there. I know Coach Yagi wanted a holding on the play before on the big throw down the field, but their defense is getting a little pressure and putting in bad situation.
All right, here comes Basil. He'll drop back. And he runs into his brother, Gavin, and Gavin gets tackled again. Another loss here for the Cowboys defense. Another TFL.
That defense is
Cooper Roberts came up.
That defense is starting to go to work here. It's going to be 2nd and a mile.
And that carry again by Gavin Basil for the loss. Looked like a little bit of a mix-up there. It's going to be 2nd and Horace.
And we saw that in the first game where the Panthers came out in the second half. They had a couple turnovers, a couple penalties, and that ended up setting them back, and they weren't able to put that ball in the end zone when they needed to. I think scoring is at a premium here.
Yep.
And the Cowboys defense starting to come up big.
Basil rolls to the near side. Pressure here by Kai McDonald. Arm tackle. Down he goes at the 43. Kai McDonald with the sack. Big play.
Just on cue, that defense dialing up a notch. And dare we say momentum on the side of the Cowboys right now.
And now, Brian, it was 2nd and Horace. It's 3rd and Wyndmere. I'll get there.
Wait, is it going to be 4th and Wahpeton or what?
It could. Well, it's not on 29.
Well,
so
it doesn't matter.
It might be Hankinson next.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe Hankinson. 3rd and 30 is the official call. Cowboys defense sniffing some pressure. Here we go, and a handoff straight up the middle. He's met and tackled there by Henry Slededal on the carry by Ruckheim.
And that is a big drive stopper for the Breckenridge defense.
That?
We talked about how the defenses have to come up big. Now, Breckenridge's been able to move the ball a little bit. They can get the ball back here and work their way down the field, take a lead in this game. Then you're able to put Parker's back on their heels a little bit here.
And no silly penalties here for the Cowboys. They don't want any silly penalties. Krejci back almost at the 5-yard line. And the punt goes to the near side. It looks like it should bounce out of bounds. No, the coverage is going to be there, but he rolls into the end zone. And that should be brought out to the 20 as he rolled and carried that one into the end zone. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 2.
He's down where he's down.
Oh, and everybody wants him marked at the 2. I don't know. Or at the 20, I mean, but he rolled and momentum took him into the end zone. In the NFL, you got to stay out of the end zone.
High school, when you touch the ball and your knee is down, you're down.
Okay, you're right. Thank you. Announcer guy got excited there for a minute.
You were. Yeah,
I did.
Now we'll see if the Cowboys can escape the shadow of their end zone. The Panthers were not able to do it in the first half, and the Cowboys come away with 2 points to tie this game up. And see if they can get out of their own end zone here and give themselves a little breathing room.
Yeah, I like the Panthers. When they were deep in their end zone, they gave up the safety. See if the Cowboys can get out of here now. Kappas off to Erlinson. He'll push his way up maybe to the 3, gets maybe a yard. Gang tackled there by the Panthers.
They get a little bit of room.
And we got a flag or something? What do we got timeout on the field for? I seen the referees waving their arms to stop the clock, but
the clock is stopped too.
So I don't know what that was for on the carry. I'm not sure.
Rewind it. Here we go.
So the clock stopped on that one. I know they were waving their arms to stop the clock, but I don't know why. 2nd and 9. Let's go down to Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Levi got his helmet ripped off on that, so he had to come out a game, but coaches are arguing that he had it pulled off. It didn't fall off.
Ah, good one. Thanks, Mike, for that. Kappas will step back in his own end zone. Looks across to the near side, intended for Cooper Roberts. Oh, look at that catch! Run, Cooper, run! 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! How about that?
How about that?
Woo!
Big play, Cooper Roberts. And like
98 flipping yards. How about that?
We said that the Cowboys' offense was big, and they had big plays, and none bigger than that. 98 yards. Kappas to Roberts.
Woo! You got to be on your feet at home after that play, folks. How about that? Charlie Egeman on now to kick the extra point. Remember in his last one, he kicked and hit the left post. And like Mike said, if you had regular high school goalposts, it would have been good. Snap, placement, kick. That one looks good from here. Good. And that makes the score now 15-8 here as the Cowboys take the lead. 15-8 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. You want to keep it here, B-Dub, or we're going to take a break?
Let's take a quick one.
All right, we'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back. Again, it's 15-8. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
All right, the guy's late on the soundboard. Sorry about that.
We're going to have to dock your pay now.
I was looking at my text messages. Tommy Thielen agrees with your call there that as soon as the runner had the ball at the 2-yard line,
he is down.
It is down. So Tommy T agrees with you.
Well, he knows what he's doing. He's an official.
And Steph Hoffman said I made a mistake and said Chris Kappas once. I'm just used to saying Chris Kappas, so I'm sorry about that.
You did?
I guess I said Chris Kappas once earlier in the first half.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
I got one more here. Who is this?
You're trying to get Kappas a shout-out.
Yeah. What the heck? No, there was somebody else. Steve Tolbert. Steve Tolbert tuned in and watching the Cowboys. Thank you, Steve. All right, here we go. Charlie Hageman going to kick off now. A 7-point lead for the Cowboys. 15-8. The kick is a little pooch, and it lands at about the 38 and picked up there nicely. So saving good field position for the Panthers on that little pooch kick there was Rounds.
Yeah, I think Cowboys want to try and catch them off guard. Maybe they can
that's what they were trying
get
to
an
do.
extra possession here.
Yep.
Now, how with all the momentum on the Cowboys side, how does this affect Parker's Prairie? Can they come out, get back to what they were doing, and see if they can get this offense going? The Cowboys defense has been pretty good here, and they've been able to get the Panthers off the field. Can they continue with that momentum?
15-8 here in favor of the Cowboys. Here come the Panthers now, 1st and 10, ball at their own 41-yard line. Nolan Basil takes a snap. He puts it into the belly of Egeman. He'll get up, or excuse me, Ruckheim. Why did I say Egeman?
I'm not sure.
I don't either. I'm thinking about the kick.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, and that missed kick in there. It could be 16-8 right now. I'm just thinking about how big that could be. And again, like Mike said, if that had been at a high school goalpost, it would have been good. So think back to that one. Could be 16-8 right now. The safety was huge. Again, this time Basil will keep it, and on the keeper he gets tackled. Gain maybe of 1. It'll be 3rd and 7. Cowboys D, Brian, really picking it up here in the second half again.
Yeah, they're being really stingy here in the second half. And it's going to be 3rd and, we'll call it 3rd and long. I mean, yards are coming tough now.
And that's no reference to Camden Yards, Kelson.
No, that is not. Oh, boy.
Evan Schreiner over on the other camera. They're doing a great job for our sideline end zone cameras. Pretty cool shots there that they're bringing to you.
68 stands above everyone else on that offensive line.
Isn't that something?
There.
He's a big boy.
Buckets.
3rd and 6, we're going to say. Snap to Basil, looks to the left on the inside slant, not there. Goes up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, and fighting his way, and it's going to be close to a first down. Cowboys had him stopped short, but it's going to be a first down now for the Panthers.
Well, here's the deal. They had him stopped short, but there are a couple Cowboy players trying to rip the ball out rather than bring him down. And, you want to try and knock that ball away, but you got to stop that ball carrier.
Yep.
You could have had him short of that first down, and then you get the football back.
Nolan Basil has been taking some hits from the Cowboy defense here today, so we're going to see if that's going to play a role. He's already got his hands on his hips, or hands on his knees there, Brian. Basil all alone in the backfield. Steps back, looks to the left. Again, gets it, carries it forward, but he's going to stop behind the line of scrimmage. It's tipped, and it falls incomplete. Avery Smith on the coverage, and the pass intended, I believe, for Isaac Ruckheim. There's a couple players getting kind of winded here for the...
Well, we talked about that in the pregame show, Joe, about how both of these teams have been able to, win by a large amount of points.
Yeah.
And then when you do that, even though you have players out there that play both ways, they're not playing a full football game.
Correct.
Maybe in that third quarter you start to get some of your subs in there, and in the fourth quarter they don't play. And now you're in a battle, and you've got to play all 4 quarters.
Basil under center, 2nd and 10. He'll hand it off on the carry to the outside. Oh, and breaking a couple tackles, getting to the outside on the carry over there was Xavier Richardson. He ended up getting about 5 yards, maybe even 6. We're going to say 3rd and 4.
So 3rd and manageable here.
Want to thank City Brew Hall and Brewcade for stepping up and being a sponsor on Three Border Sports. Want to thank Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Dean and the crew at Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Corner Drug, your prescription specialists, and of course Red River Communications bringing you this broadcast. Basil under center. He'll turn around and give it off to Gavin Basil. He gets up across the 40 for a first down on the carry. Not easy yards. He's met there, and again, it's a first down for the Panthers, though.
Another first down. Panthers sticking to what their game plan is. Let's keep it on the ground. We saw in the last game where OTC wanted to keep the ball away from Breckenridge. Breckenridge only had the ball 3 times in the first half. And Parker's trying to use up some of this clock. It's still a one-score game. Keep that ball away from that Breckenridge offense.
Want to thank Optimum Rehab. We'll have our player of the game presentation after the conclusion of this game. Optimum Rehab and our player of the game. And here's a double reverse, and it's not going to. Oh, the ball is still loose. Looks like the Cowboys might have got it, B-Dub.
They're pointing like they got it. Let's see who's got it at the bottom of that pile.
The double reverse did not work for the Cowboys. And who came up with it? Avery Smith? I think it was Avery Smith came up with that one. Yeah, he's pretty happy about it. He points in the direction of the Cowboys, and the Cowboys recover on a double reverse. That's what happens at this age, Brian. A double reverse like that, you got to practice, got to practice, got to practice. And that one, I'm not saying they didn't.
Joe, this
the handoff didn't work.
This
twice.
is shades of that first game, where Breck came out and they get a stop. They're able to score, take the lead. Parker's had it back, trying to tie it back up, and they turned it over. And here we are again. It's the same situation.
Kappas takes the snap, gives it off to Erlinson. If he breaks a tackle, look at him go. 40, and he gets tackled from behind to the 31-yard line. And a touchdown saving tackle there by Nolan Basil.
So now with Breckenridge with this lead, you can get a large dose of this ground game. And you're going to have to figure out a way to stop Erlinson, because I think you're going to get a heavy dose of him here.
I think you're right.
As the Cowboys have the lead.
Again, Nolan Basil on defense there for the Panthers, making the touchdown saving tackle. I don't think I'm going out on a limb saying that one. And David Erlinson, I'm sure, wants it again. And he gets it again. Oh, this time he's going to look to pass. And he does. Pass down deep. And it intended down here for Gabe Armitage. Falls incomplete.
A little trickery there by the Cowboys.
How about David Erlinson coming out and tossing the ball? That was a nice spiral, too.
I can tell you right now, nobody was expecting that.
No. Nobody except the Cowboys themselves.
Had a chance there.
Want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our Coaches Show sponsor. Want to thank Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer. Wahpeton Daily News, Tara, get well soon. Wahpeton Daily News, a sponsor. Superior Builders, Brian and the crew. Superior Builders, and Channel Seeds and Matt Bone. Thank you, guys. Snap again to Erlinson. He's going to push his way forward inside the 30. I think it'll be marked inside the 30. And it'll be third down and we'll say a long 6. So if you were to kick a field goal here, Brian, it'd be about a 46-7-yarder. I think.
I don't know if he has the leg for that.
It was a 39-yarder outdoors.
That would be impressive, I'll tell you that.
I did not see him warming up prior to the game as we were busy with things up here, but I did not see where he tried kicking it from, but I'm guessing he tried kicking from 30, 35. And whistles on the field. Somebody must be taking a timeout or equipment timeout.
They're going to do something to
they're resetting the play clock.
Play clock, yeah.
Please reset the play clock.
And they do. And they got it. Oh, here we go. I want to thank ComDel Innovation, our play of the week. We might have just seen one if we...
Oh, that's for sure, Joe.
Kappas inside the 25, spun around, gets near the first down, and I think he's going to be marked just short. It'll be 4th and 1.
They'll be okay with this 4th and 1 here.
Yep. Run game working for the Cowboys. The offensive line doing its job. Offensive line, Landon Schillinger, Tegan Abel, Henry Sledadall, Tucker Snyder, Sullivan Michael, Levi Christensen at tight end, doing their job here in the second half. And again, here we go, big play, 4th and 1. This is going to be a direct snap to Erlinson. And the snap, and Erlinson goes forward, and we're going to have
a timeout by Breck.
That's interesting. So that's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Cowboys take this timeout here, Brian. I know there was 8 seconds left on the play clock when that ball was snapped. I'm not sure why Carson Yagi must have saw something defensively that they put up there. But anyway, the Cowboys used one of their 3 timeouts here in the second half. You know, we haven't been able to say Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone, but thanks to Amanda Frederick.
They're just outside the red zone.
Yeah, every
here.
time they scored, there's been a 31-yarder, a 31-yarder, a safety, and then this 98-yarder. How about that? 98 yards. That's got to be a school record, I bet. I don't know it. I don't have it in front of me, but I'll bet it is. And here we go. Cowboys 4th and 1 from the Panther 29. They got to get to the 28-yard line, just short of the 28. Now they do not line up in the direct snap. And again, Kappas will follow the block. He got around the corner, made the first down. First and 10. I do not see a flag, so it's a first down for the Cowboys. He just followed the block of David Erlinson and just made his way.
Yeah, just follow the big guy up front. They just need a yard and got outside. And that's been the one thing, the Cowboys have been really good at this season, getting around that edge and picking up yards to pick up the first down there.
Ball at the 22-yard line of the Panthers. Again, a time-consuming drive. We'll talk to Mike McCall about that here soon, I'm sure. And now here's the direct snap to Erlinson. He'll take it right back up the middle. Gets forward, maybe Gary's a forward gain of about 4 yards, maybe. We'll wait.
Justin Olsen was there initially for the Panthers. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
I'm going to say 2nd and 7.
Your Minnesota math not working there.
I did,
Yeah.
I just couldn't tell where they spotted it. 3 from 7 is 10.
Well, you got your glasses on.
But the scoreboard says 6, so was I right?
Well, I don't know. You got your
the
glasses
PA guy
on.
said 7.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm reading.
I don't know how you can.
I look over the top of my glasses.
I don't know how you can have 20/20 vision and need glasses.
Krejcia and Roberts spread out wide. Kappas will take it down. Here's Cooper on the out route, and he's going to overthrow Cooper Roberts at about the 5-yard line. Cooper Roberts faked the inside route, came back out to the outside, Brian, and Riley just overthrew him.
And there are a couple of times there where they break the huddle and Roberts splits out wide, and the defender's late getting out there.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6 now for the Cowboys inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. We finally got that.
How about that?
Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance, serving the Breckenridge, Wahpeton, Wheaton areas, offering auto, home, life, and commercial insurance. Cowboys now 3rd and 6. Kappas is going to roll to the right. He's got a lot of green ahead of him. He gets inside the 15, near the 10, tackled at the 7, maybe the 8, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Cowboys. Kappas making the right decision there, B-Dub, and getting around the corner, and he saw the turf that I saw, and it's easy to see from up here.
Yeah, he's been good with that this season. He scored on a bunch of those and able to get around the corner again. They're able to get outside. Panthers not able to hold that edge.
Still inside the State Farm Insurance red zone, 1st and goal, ball at the 8 of the Panthers. Big time-consuming drive here for the Cowboys. It's huge in the second half. Cowboys offense making a statement. Erlinson inside the 5, down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. Cowboys in no hurry here, B-Dub. They're burning up clock.
No, just take your time here. You've got the lead. You're in the driver's seat right now. A score here will really put you in control of this game.
And it was 21-12 in the first meeting. Cowboys came out victorious. And again, the familiar set. Erlinson just to the right. We had
a big movement there.
Yep. The left side of the line went on the first count. So it's a false start on the Cowboys.
Back them up.
So it'll be 2nd and goal to go from the 9-yard line. The clock will start. There's a difference on the play clock and the game clock of about 7 seconds, so the Cowboys will have to snap here before the end of the 3rd quarter. Avery Smith in the slot on the near side. Snap, Erlinson, pass across the middle at the 5. That's Levi Christensen wearing number 5. They'll give them the 5-yard line, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break, and when we come back, it will be the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The section championship game on the line. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's 15-8 in favor of the Cowboys. Back after this. All right, welcome back to the Fargo Dome. It's 15-8 in favor of the Cowboys here as we go to the fourth quarter, and we go down to the sideline for a report from Mike McCall. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, Breck's offensive line is kind of imposing their will right now. They're getting everything they want. When they run north and south, they're getting about 4 yards of play. You got two downs to get 5 yards. Field goal is an option also, so Breck has a lot of tools here they could use and a lot of options to go to.
I realize you're not at the practices and seeing Charlie Egeman, but I think Carson Yagi's got a lot of confidence in Charlie to kick that field goal if called upon.
No question. I think he does too. The only downfall is, like we said, we're kicking on college goalposts, which are a little narrower than high school.
All right, Mike, thanks for the report from the sideline. Mike McCall, thank you very much. We'll hear more from him here even at the end of the game. And he'll be with our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game as well during our First Community Credit Union postgame show. So it's 3rd and goal from about the 5-yard line. Ball right on the 5-yard line. Kappas alone in the backfield. He's going to follow student body right. Look at there. He's got some end zone. Is he going to make it? He dives for it, but I think he's going to be just short. 4th and very short from less than 1 yard out.
Just inside the 1 yard line.
Whew. Great camera shot there from Evan down there in the end zone. 4th and very short. What are the Cowboys going to do?
I think you give it to 21 and let them take it in from here.
He's talking to Henry Sledadall here on the sideline. Henry going to bring in the play. Henry says
they're going to go maybe they go direct snap here.
And I don't know if the Cowboys,
they're running out of time here. 10 seconds on this play clock. They're going to have to hurry, or they're going to have to burn one. They burn one.
Yep, they burn one. Just because of the confusion here. So Cowboys are going to use their second timeout here of the half, a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. On 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Eric and the crew have got everything going on. B-Dub, I got you up here with me. I'm going to turn it down to Mike. Let's see what you got to report on that timeout there, Mike. What'd you see?
Yeah, he just wants to make sure everything is right. This is a big play right here. This is to go up 2 scores, and your defense is playing really well. So he wants to make sure everything's right. I would look here to David Erlinson lining up and then either giving it to Kappas or him going straight ahead. But my money would be on 21 North.
Well, the other thing to this is, Mike, as you know, down on the other end of the field, the Cowboys defense got a safety when they turned the ball over on downs that far down.
Yeah, and this is closer than that one was. They're on the half-yard line. So I think David Erlinson can will himself to a half a yard here.
I would say you are correct. All right, Mike McCall, thanks for the report from the sideline. We'll be right back to him in a little bit, I'm sure. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We got yards down on one end zone and on the other end zone there. On that camera shot right there is Evan Schreiner. Kappas in the backfield. Snap. Kappas on the keeper. Nothing but end zone. A 1-yard touchdown run for Riley Kappas will put the score at 21-8. Kappas on the keeper.
Yeah, it's just tough to stop down there, Joe. You got Erlinson down there. You got Kappas down there. And they're just too good down there when they need a yard. With the talent that they have in the backfield, they can pick up that yard pretty easily, and Kappas almost walks into the end zone there.
So the 1-point kick coming up here by Charlie Egeman. Kappas will hold. Snap by Keaton Butts. Placement, kick up, right down the middle. Yes, and it's 22-8 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have more of the fourth quarter here on Three Borders Sports Network. Cowboys lead 22-8.
back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But
We'll get it figured out.
What are you doing over there?
Well, I didn't know if you switched to commercial or not.
You have to just do your job and not worry about what I'm doing over here.
Yeah, but what if I push the music while your commercial was on?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What if I push the music? Okay,
I can
I'll
fix
turn it
stuff.
down.
I can fix stuff.
Can you?
Okay. Yeah. I got a great set of tools.
Are you saying I screw up a lot? Or
I got
what?
a great set of tools. I can fix it.
Yeah, you got tools, all right.
Right.
Charlie Eggeman, the kick after that touchdown for the Cowboys. He'll hit a low line driver, 2 bounces, and picked up and falling to the ground there on that carry of the kick there by Xavier Richardson. Tori Hawker tuned in and watching. Thanks, Tori. I'm not going to say it, but she might be at work.
She might be?
She might be. Good game, Cowboys, from Kyle DeVries, our Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Skylar Holzbauer is celebrating, and his homies are celebrating their 36th birthday watching the Cowboy football game. How about that? 36. Happy birthday, Skylar Holzbauer. 36th birthday watching Cowboy football on 3 Border Sports Network. Happy birthday.
Might get a good birthday present here.
He might. Winner of this goes on to the quarterfinals of the state tournament. Pass intended, incomplete. Basil to Basil. That will stop the clock.
Yeah, so if you're Parker's now, do you start to get out of your normal routine and you start to put the ball in the air?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
At what point do you do that?
Michaela and Kristen, they're watching from the Breckenridge High School Library. Go Cowboys. So we got everybody tuned in at the high school over there. Thank you guys for watching 3 Border Sports Network.
Yeah, I think
Kristen and Michaela.
I think my assistant coach Rob Brewer's listening over there at the middle school too.
Is he? Good.
Yeah.
They're watching Cowboy football.
That's
and
right.
carry up the middle there. That's going to be Ruckheim. Gets forward, gains about 2 or 3. It'll be third and kind of long here for the Panthers.
I'd say aloha, Mr. Brewer.
Oh, what's he going to do?
No, he knows what I'm talking about.
All right.
He
Was he going?
He knows what I'm talking about.
Is that a new play?
No, he knows.
Is that a play the advisor drew up?
No, he knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
We are on the same page.
So everybody in the viewing world and listening world are going to be in the dark.
Well, some
means.
people will know what we're talking about and some won't.
All right, aloha, Rob Brewer.
There we go.
Okay.
It's aloha, Mr. Brewer.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Okay. 3rd and 7. Basil under center. He's going to roll to his left. Getting pressure there. Chasing him is Levi Christensen. He throws on the run. Pass completed and caught. Avery Smith on the defense, and a pass completed to Gavin Basil at inside Cowboy territory.
Yeah, that law firm is working there. That was a big first down pickup.
That was huge for the Panthers. Ball's going to be placed inside Cowboy territory at the 46-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 46. Hey, Corner Drug, your prescription specialist, they're watching.
There we go.
Tuned in to 3 Border Sports Network. Luke and the crew, they got it all fired up. And there's an inside handoff on the little counter, and there goes Gavin Basil on a 46-yard touchdown run. Big plays, Brian.
Well, Parker's Prairie said, here, hold my football. We can do it too. And they pick up the big play and take it in for the score. We knew we were going to be in for a good football game, and Parker's Prairie not going to go away. And they take it in, now 22-14.
That was a nice counter play there for the Panthers. I think Mike's going to have an opinion on that here in a second, but we'll get the PAT coming up first here before we go to Mike.
It's a big point after here.
It is huge, isn't it? They line up for 2. Oh, and a little shift there. Rounds goes back in the Wildcat. They could hike it over to Ruckheim, but here's Rounds on the run, a big tight end trying to push his way, and the Cowboys defend. And a run fails on the carry by Rounds.
That is a huge stop there, Joe.
Boy.
That is a huge stop.
At the 9:47 mark. All right, is Mike there, Brian? We got him?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, Mike, go ahead. What'd you see on that little counterplay touchdown?
Hey, that was a great call at the right time. Breck got coming to the left side. They pulled the guard, kicked out, and the back hit the hole, and it was over. Just a great play design and a great time to run it, but a big stop there. It's going to force Parker's Prairie to at least get 8 to tie it.
I was going to ask you about the PAT here that they just had. Again, good Cowboy defense and the pressure there. They did a switch there and did a kind of a wildcat formation with their tight end coming in at the quarterback position.
Yeah, and they covered it well. The only play that really has, they've had some big passes, but it's been covered well. That pass they had there was covered well. So Breckenridge just got to stay with it. A nice 8.5, 9-minute drive here would kind of seal everything.
Yeah, a big drive here for the Cowboys would be good. Thanks, Mike McCall on the sideline for his report. And here we go with the kickoff by the Panthers, and it'll go down deep. And I believe that's Krejci on the far side, going up the far side near the 30, gets tripped up there. Ball
came out.
Ball come out.
Uh-oh.
And I think they're saying it was down. They're saying he was down. The side judge come up there, Brian. He was pointing at the ground, and they're not even going to argue about it. But I think coming up with the ball there was Aiden Sanchez, but it's going to be Cowboy ball at the 31-yard line. Prairie got tripped up there. Nice saving tackle.
Yeah, so you escape that one, and now you just kind of get back to business. You get like I said, a full dose of Erlinson here. You can mix it in with Kappas as well. Get Smith in there. Get Armitage in there. You've got the ground game to do it, and we'll see if the Cowboys can get back to business here. Don't worry about the score. Just play football.
The winner moves on to the state quarterfinals. Opponent to be named. Location to be named. Kappas standing at his 25, gives it off to Erlinson. He'll get off the right side, fighting his way forward, gains about 6 or 7. It'll be second and fairly short for the Cowboys.
You'll take second and short all day long.
7 yards for that carry for David Erlinson. 2nd and 3 here as we approach the 9-minute mark. Again, like Mike just said, they're beat up. A good time-consuming drive here would be fantastic for the Cowboys.
Yeah, if you can chew up some clock, keep the ball away from them. It's a one-score game, and you have to force them to get the 2-point conversion just to tie. So you are in the driver's seat here.
Erlinson again off the right side. Gets up across the first down. He'll get the first down. A carry of about 7 again, Brian. So 2 carries of 7 yards each for David Erlinson.
I would take that on every play.
Well, why wouldn't you? Yeah,
that would add up pretty good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, even with your math, that would still equal.
Yeah, 7 plus 7 is.
What is that in Minnesota math?
Just wait, no.
Okay,
I'm thinking.
Hey,
7 plus 7.
Don't hurt yourself.
It should be 14. Right?
Most people would say that.
Okay.
My wife's a math teacher, so
we'll hear from her.
Well, I don't have to worry about math. I just leave it all up to her. That's what I do.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at their own 45. Snap. Fake. Here's Roberts on the out. 50, 45, stiffs arm the defender, and they get tackled inside Panther territory at the 44. First down for the Cowboys. Nice little slant or out route there by Cooper Roberts.
Yeah, just one-on-one down there at the bottom. And Cooper trying to give him the business there with that stiff arm. I like that.
Wasn't there a game where the referee said he's giving him the business?
Yeah, he did. He's calling a penalty, and he says, hey, 15-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness, giving him the business.
Yeah, that's putting us in the old bracket there. That was a long time ago. Wasn't that a Steeler game, too?
Come on now. That had to be a Vikings game.
Kappas standing at about his 49. He'll give it off to Erlinson. Carries it up inside. This time David only gets about 3 or 4. So it'll be 2nd and long for the Cowboys. Oh, and the timeout on the field. Why do we got timeout? Equipment injury or equipment malfunction here.
Helmet came off there. So he's got to come out.
So the helmet it comes off or it comes out there. So
clock's moving again.
Sled it all comes back in. I think that was Tegan Abel's helmet. think it was 54. Yeah, he's over on the sideline here. Second and we'll say it's 7 for the Cowboys inside Panther territory. Kappas will keep on the short side of the field, and he'll get it up near the 35-yard line. It's just short of a first down. David Erlinson and Gavin Basil in the backfield there. David Erlinson carrying the block all the way through.
Going to be third and manageable here.
3rd and 1. Sure, it's 4-down territory for Coach Yagi. Sledadal comes back out now after Abel goes back in. His helmet came off. Cowboys taking their time. 18 seconds on the play clock. Again, they're in no rush right now.
Yeah, no need to be in a hurry here. You got 6 minutes to go. You'll chew up as much of this clock as you can.
Erlinson off to the right of Kappas. He'll hand it off to Erlinson. He'll get up the left side. He's still pushing forward. Look at David go. Carry of about 10 yards and a first down for the Cowboys. All right, let's go down to Mike McCall there for that quick sideline report. Mike?
Breckenridge is just imposing their will right now. They're just running the ball straight ahead. And if you look, the Parker's Prairie players are getting up a little slower after each play. They're getting tired. And Breckenridge just needs to keep doing what they're doing. Hand the ball off, get 3-4 yards of chop pop, and see if you can't get this in the end zone.
Did you see, we got a timeout here, Mike. Did you see David Erlinson getting up limping from that play there, too? Did you see that play actually happen and what happened to him?
A little bit, but he's going to be all right. He kind of got his leg twisted when he went on the tackle, so I think somebody just kind of landed on him wrong.
Okay.
But I think at this point in the game, he's going to have to be majorly hurt to get him out of this game.
He's not coming out of this one, is he? 6:26 to go here. We've got a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Well, B-Dub, Cowboys taking up some time. I think they got the ball back with about 9.5 to go here, if I look at my notes right. 9:47 is when they scored, when the Panthers scored, so about 9.5 minutes to go. So they've used up just 3 minutes, but they're still at the 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, and they're kind of in that area, too. We've been talking about Eggman and how important it could be, but they're getting down in that area. If they don't pick up the first down and they get themselves in a 4th and whatever, even a 4th and short down there, you can put 3 on the board, and then it's a 2-score game, and then you're really in control, and you just be able to use that weapon that you have of Eggman.
Trips to the right. Sanchez in the slot. Cooper on the outside. Here, a little fake pass. Kappas will run to the near side, gets down to the 20, gets about 5 yards. So 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys as the clock continues to run.
I like that play.
That looked good. I mean, Kappas pump faked it out to the right and came down to the left. So
Little pump fake like Big Ben.
Ben who?
Oh, come on now. Big Ben Roethlisberger.
I thought you were talking about the clock in England.
No, not that.
How could the clock in England throw a pass?
Talking about Big Ben, the Steeler quarterback. He had the best pump fake in football.
Okay.
He did.
Whose opinion?
Everyone's opinion. Everyone's opinion.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Kappas at his own 25. Snap off to Erlinson. And again, what leg injury. I'm going to bounce right back up and show you I'm good. It's going to be 3rd and very short. Are they going to give it to him? It looks very short. They're marking it at the 16-yard line of the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance. She's got insurances available in Breckenridge, Wahpeton, and Wheaton, offering home, life, and commercial insurances and auto. Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. 3rd and very short for the Cowboys. And Kappas will follow the blocking of Erlinson. Gets up inside the 15. Tackled at about the 13. Clock continues, or stops here on the first down as they move the chains. Ball will be marked at about the 13 inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. So just what they want, B-Dub. Grinding up some yards, taking some time off the clock.
If you don't score, which now they are in field goal range, but if for some reason you don't, you want to leave them as little time as possible. But if you can put another score on the board, whether that's 3, 6, 7, or 8, you'll take it to make it a 2-score game.
All right, see if Riley Kappas watches the play clock now as we're down to 7-6. And he'll snap the ball. Gives off to Erlinson. Goes up the middle. Look at David plow through that. He gained a burst of speed as he crossed the 10-yard line and just fell forward with his speed and power to the 2-yard line. What a carry by David Erlinson.
Yeah, Breck right where they want to be
here
now.
And somebody's hurt. Got an injury on the field for an injury timeout. And I think let's take a commercial break here, B-Dub, and we'll come back and let the fans know who it is. And looks like it's a right leg injury, maybe cramps. That's a good sign. Maybe it's cramp or Charlie. All right, let's take a break, B-Dub, and we'll come back here after this break on Three Borders Sports Network. Cowboys threatening again inside the 5-yard line. 22-14 is our score.
We told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name.
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees.
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
That was Keaton Butts that came off. It looked like it might have been a hamstring injury as trainer Janie Lanou was stretching out his leg. He got up, popped up, walked off under his own power, getting a high five from everybody, and here we go. First and goal to go for the Cowboys. Inside handoff goes to Erlinson, and he is wrapped up but carries Ruckheim into the end zone. David Erlinson with a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys go up 28-14.
Well, there it is, Joe. You needed a long drive, something that could eat up the clock, and they executed to perfection. And now it's going to take quite a bit for the Panthers here to get back in this game. Not to say that it can't be done. 4:16 to go, but going to take a lot here. 2 scores against this Breckenridge defense.
Kick is up and good. So Eggman with the kick, and we'll take it down to the sidelines, and we'll hear from Mike McCall. Mike, tell us what you saw, buddy.
I just saw power football, and I'll tell you right now, if anybody was questioning the potential conditioning of the Breckenridge team because they haven't been playing into the fourth quarter, I think they're getting their questions answered because they're bouncing up off the ground, and they're feeling it right now.
How about that carry that David Erlinson had there that got him inside the 1-yard line there, and he just burst through that line of scrimmage with just a burst of speed and power.
Yeah, he broke one arm tackle, and he kind of stumbled up, but he's just a beast, and at this time of the game, you just feed the beast and let him go.
All right, Corner Drug, thanks for watching. Thanks, Mike McCall, for that sideline report. We'll be back to him here at the end of the game. Brenda Romerheim again agrees with Watson on the UND green.
See?
And the Steelers are number 1, she said.
That's right. See, There's people out there that understand where I'm coming from, okay? They're picking up what I'm putting down.
Tavio likes her giving him the business one. That was
there you go.
Funny. Oh, here, look at here. Emily, oh my goodness, how about that? Hang on here. We got time. Emily Kubla and the girls at the Margarita Club are enjoying watching the Cowboy football and say, go Cowboys. So Emily and the ladies at the Margarita Club. How come I never get invited to a Margarita Club?
Well, they know. They know better.
They know better?
They know better.
Eggman with the kick. He'll ground ball that one off to shortstop, but it's bobbled there. And it's a pile at the 25. We're going to see what comes up here. I think making the cover on that ground ball attempt there for Wyatt Aslison made the cover there. Number 45 made the cover on that kick. That's a tough one to handle.
A little hot potato down there.
Rod Romerheim, thank you for the comments, and thanks for adding the extra cameras and Mike on the sideline. Thank you, Rod. Look at there, Mike McCall getting the shout out. There's Abby Johnson. Abby Johnson's cheering on the Cowboys.
There we go.
Thanks, Abby. I think she's up there wearing that UND green too.
Cowgirl. She's smart.
Mrs. Lucina's Spanish class, Spanish 2 class, is tuned in and watching. Thank you, Mrs. Lucina and the Spanish 2 class. Here come the Panthers, 1st and 10. Basil will drift out to the left. He's going to get pressure. Now he comes back to the right. Wide open here on the near side, dropping the ball. And on the side there was Rounds. And it's incomplete as it went through his arms.
I don't know any Spanish. I can order a couple drinks and I can get to the bathroom. That's
Habla
about it.
Espanol.
Yeah, that's about it.
You could talk margarita language, though, I bet.
Well, I mean, like I said, I could order a couple of drinks. I could get to the bathroom. I just guess that's all I need, really.
Oof. I don't know if I don't know. I'm going to hesitate to read this one.
Uh-oh.
It's not a bad one. It's just Basil under center, and he'll spin back and drop it off there. And Gavin Basil, and I see something.
Flag.
I don't know if the flag was a face mask. I thought it was a shirt tackle, to be honest with you. I thought a shirt stretch out, but I think the referee thinks he saw a face mask. We'll see what he calls here with 3:56 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And we're still waiting. Here's the call. I don't know if I agree with that one.
Breckenridge.
Yeah, I thought it was a shirt tackle there, but I'd have to rewatch that one. Maybe Mike saw that one down there. See what he says. Watching from the Richland Lutheran Lutefisk dinner.
Lutefisk.
In Walcott, Lane and Page Watland. Thank you, Lane and Page. You're watching out in Richland Lutefisk dinner in Walcott.
You betcha.
That's why I remember Grandma cooking lutefisk.
There you go.
Oof. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Basil drops back 3 steps, pass outside, tipped around, and almost coming up with the interception. Browns tipped it. Avery Smith tipped it, and almost coming up was Gavin Basil.
A little tip throw action out there.
I guess. Habla Espanol is about all I got.
Is that all you got?
Baño.
There, like I say, you get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's the important stuff. Look at 68.
Oh, look at this one. This is a good one.
So
I got a great text message from Bo Gillis.
Here we go.
From Bo Gillis. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm going to read that one shortly.
Yeah, I know it's probably something in your side of the ball.
Basil drops back. He looks off to his left. Out in the flat. Rounds just out of his reach. Falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. Rounds was there. Just a little bit overthrow by Nolan Basil.
Just a little bit.
All right, let's go down to Mike and see what he's got.
Hey, I'm standing here with Jackson Hubrig. If you remember back, there's a second game of the year where he got hurt against these guys, and he's had a ringside seat here for this. So what do you think about the game?
I mean, I'm proud of them. I knew this was going to happen. I mean, we're just playing really good. We weren't playing that good in the first half, but we definitely came back in the second.
Well, I'll let you get back to your ringside seat.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Mike. Jackson Herrig there on the sideline with an injured knee. And this is the game I think he got hurt in, too, wasn't it? And that one's incomplete across the middle. He tried to throw back across his body. And Basil gets helped up. Okay, I got to read this one, though, from Bo Gillis. Mike, you're going to get a kick out of this one, too, so listen up.
Here we go. Now, here we go.
Bo Gillis is wondering, is this the first time ever that a team wearing UND green has won a game in this dome? That's a good question.
Come on now.
That's a great question.
Come on. Does Sioux have won a game in
here?
In this building?
No.
Come on,
Was it basketball?
No. Well, of course they went. Well,
or was it lacrosse?
Or play basketball in this building.
Could have been lacrosse.
Come on now.
Well, we used to play basketball once upon a time. Play clock at 5, and I think they're going to have to take a timeout, and Coach Johnson does. So the Cowboys holding on defense here, 29-14, back down to Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, he went away.
No, he's trying to turn on his. Is he trying to turn on his microphone?
No, he went away.
He's goodbye. All right. Cowboys defense holding here on this Carlson Family Insurance timeout, 29-14. A 2-score game here, lead for the Cowboys with just over 3.5 to go on this Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
Yeah, you got 4th and 10 here, and this could be. Getting to the point where this could be the ball game for the Panthers.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
It's a valid question, though. This is,
Here we go.
I'm just wondering if Brian really has the answer for that.
I'm going to mute your mic.
He's stumbling. He's talking.
I'm going to mute
one
your
other
mic.
question I have, and I was asked again about the scooter cam. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, my goodness.
Hashtag scooter cam.
Hashtag scooter cam. Team scooter cam.
You don't even have a license. Lisa, he doesn't have a license.
Oh, funny. Here we go now. A big play here for the Panthers and the Cowboys defense. 4th and 10.
Yeah, this is 4th and ball game here.
It is basically 4th and ball game. Coach Jordan Christensen saying, look to the right side, go to the far side there, and that's where Basil rolls out. He's got a lot of green ahead of him, and he's going to make the first down on the spin and the tackle. I think he made it. Connor Ernst getting there about 2 yards too late.
Wow, that's a big play.
On the keeper by Basil.
That's a big play. That moves the sticks and keeps things going here.
And stops the clock with the run out of bounds. And the clock starts now after the chains are moved. 29-14, two-score lead here for the Cowboys as we approach the 3:15 mark. Basil. His brother Gavin in motion to the near side. A lot of pressure on Nolan Basil. Henry Sledadol wraps him up and pulls him down at the 32-yard line. And that was an incomplete pass. Cowboys were looking for I think they're looking for a intentional grounding, I think. But I thought there was a Panther in the area, but it will be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Panthers need to get this ball in the end zone as soon as they can. Then they'll come back, and if they're able to do that, they'll come back with the onside kick.
This game ain't over yet, folks. 3:06 to go.
2nd and 10.
The winner goes to the state quarterfinals. Snap, a little bit low for Basil. He's going to get pressure again, and he's tackled for the loss inside his own 40-yard line. Big sack for Levi Christensen. How about that? All the way back to the 32-yard line.
Again, we talked about the defense, Joe. We talked about which defense was going to be able to win the battle, and the Cowboys defense has come up big today, and none bigger than that sack right there by Levi Christensen.
37-yard line. I think I said 32. I had my fives mixed up. And the Panthers, Brian, in no hurry here.
They should be moving quickly here.
3rd and 24. Pass comes out to the near side, and it's intended out here on the near side, and incomplete on the pass intended for A.J. Woodworth. First time today we've mentioned his name. It'll be 4th and Gardner.
4th and Gardner.
Grandin?
Oh, my.
For the Panthers. Some people might not even know where Gardner is.
I know, right?
Basil trotting back in. And I know that young man has got to be tired.
They're leaving it all out on the field.
Both teams, folks. Both teams leaving it all out on the field. 4th and 24. Basil got to drop back. He's got an open lane, but he steps up to throw it. Pass intended on the near side. Krejci bats it away from Woodward. Cowboys will take over at the 37.5-yard line of the Panthers with 2:07 to go. One timeout left for the Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, it could be. Don't say it yet, Joe.
Well, they're in a pretty good spot right now. 2:07 to go. Up a couple scores.
Take a couple knees. Not yet.
Panthers with one timeout. You're in the driver's seat for sure.
Just nobody get hurt on either side. Krejci splits out wide to the top. Cooper Roberts down to the bottom here on the near side. Erlinson in the backfield with Kappas. And who else but Erlinson? Gets up near the 35. He'll get tackled there. Clock continues to run. No timeout taken. I don't see anybody taking a timeout, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys. Ball at the 34-yard line. Again, the winner of this game goes on to the state quarterfinals. Opponent yet to be determined. Location yet to be determined. And we don't know if we can go or not. I don't think we can. I think there's exclusivity, and I don't think we're going to be able to. We will if we can. And now victory formation for the Cowboys here, Brian. Oh. And we weren't sure on that one, so a little bit of false start on the offense. That will stop the clock with 1:19 to go. Cowboys were in victory formation for that one, but snap count was not right for somebody. Again, there are going to be a short award ceremony. We'll follow that here for you at the conclusion of this game. Clock will start. Kappas will step back a couple steps, take the knee. And that will, folks, mean that the Cowboys are moving on to the state quarterfinals. How about that? Congratulations to the Cowboys.
It's been a great season. I mean, they've
undefeated.
They've battled through a couple things, and had some, a couple injuries or so forth, and still been able to put it together here.
Riley Kapp has got 15 seconds before he needs to snap.
Able to kind of get that demon off their back of having Parkers lose to Parkers earlier in the season and have them come back and get the win.
Will be your final score here, as that's the final snap for this section championship game. 29-14, the Cowboys victorious. Again, another tight, great game. A lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs there between both teams. And the Cowboys victorious 29-14 here, Brian. A lot of handshakes, hugs down there. The Cowboys have been through a lot this year with the injury to Herrig. A good interview by Mike down there with Herrig, and then the injury by Lawson Oliphant sets the team back a little bit. But Lawson down on the field with his teammates. Just a great game and a great season here for the Cowboys as they move on to the state quarterfinals. We'll keep it here for the awards ceremony. Both of the other teams are ready to go in their respective tunnels. But again, a 29-14 victory. We'll come back with our post-game show and our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game here. Stay with us, folks. We'll cover this awards ceremony, and then we'll come back for the Optimum Rehab Player of the Game and our First Community Credit Union post-game show. We'll wrap it up and put a bow on this one. Again, I don't know for sure if we can go to the next game or not. It was exclusive to another broadcasting company, not WDAY this time, but we'll see if we can get it. We'll try. We don't know where it's going to be or who the Cowboys are going to play.
We don't know where it's going to be or who they're going to play yet.
Yeah.
So, hopefully we can bring you that game.
My son Evan knows one of the assistant coaches for. He went to football and went to University of Jamestown with Evan, and they played football together. One of the assistant coaches for Parker's Prairie.
At this time, we'd like the captains.
I'm going to bring the captains forward here to give the awards.
Section runner-up.
Parker's Prairie, the runner-ups in Section 6A.
Chuck Everett down there greeting the boys as well. Chuck standing right on the Bison logo. Chuck, Section 6A. Great guy.
You had to throw that in there, didn't you?
Yeah, on the Bison logo.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you hate putting it on you. Big cheer. Freddie gives them the trophy. And here they come over to the fans. Cowboys celebrating with their fans. How about that? Tyler Sledadall, David Erlinson carrying the trophy over right straight down below us. And now they're heading off toward yards. And again, it sounds like Saturday, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we don't know when
or who,
where or who. Don't know what time.
They got a seating, I think, that they go to.
Yeah, they have to wait
seating.
for the seedings to come out, and then they'll figure out what they're going to do.
Freddie getting and giving hugs to the Breckenridge Cowboy coaches. Chad Fredrickson on the sideline. Pretty happy AD for the Cowboys. As Mike McCall makes his way. Are we going to take a break, or are we going to stay right here? We'll just call us our first.
We can take a break, and then when Mike gets our interviews, we can come back.
All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back. The Cowboys going to the state tournament. 29-14 is the final score. We'll be back with our postgame show right after this.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
All right, we'll be back here for our First Community Credit Union post-game show. We'll talk about that in a second, but we're going to send it down to Mike McCall in our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. Mike, take it away.
Standing here with Henry Sledadall. Henry, you kind of had the play that lit the fire. It was 8-6. You got the safety in the end zone. Everything started clicking after that. And then you guys went into halftime tied at 8. You came out the second half, and things were just going. Tell us what you talked about at halftime, and specifically take us through the safety.
I mean, our team knows we're a second-half team. We've kind of been that way all season. Like Frazee, we dropped 21 points in the fourth quarter. And then with the safety, I just opened my eyes in the backfield, waited a little bit, and then I could start reading where the ball was going, and there it was right there.
In the second half, the defense, you gave up the one big play on the touchdown. You bent a little bit, you didn't break. What did the coaches tell you to keep you guys going?
Well, all week we know that they live off of their big plays. We just had to keep a level head, come back, just know it was a fluke, and stick discipline, and then there we go.
Henry, you are the Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. Congratulations. Look up there and wave to everybody at home. Good luck next week.
Mike, I got a question for him. Hang on if you can. Oh, too late.
I lost my earpiece here. I'll call you back.
Okay, we'll just keep it here. Again, Mike McCall down on the sideline. Our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game is Henry Sledadall. Again, a great play defensively for the Cowboys. Tied the score at 8-8 with that safety beat up, and what a great play it was at that time for our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game.
Yeah, I think that's the key for Breckenridge. They've got a big defense. They've got players who can make big plays, and the one thing that Henry said that I think is pretty impressive is that he said we just needed to keep a level head.
Yep.
And I think that's so important in big games. You have things that happen, and then you can't get outside yourself. And him saying, that, hey, we just know that we need to keep a level head, that speaks a lot for him and his teammates and for that team to know that, hey, we're not going to worry about what the other team is doing. We've just got to take care of our own business, and we've got to be ready to go. And I think they did that here today.
Mike McCall down on the sidelines. He'll be looking for Coach Yagi here after he gets done with some other media commitments here. So we'll stay here on the First Community Credit Union post-game show. First Community Credit Union, make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union post-game show. And our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game brought to you by Dr. Tony. We want to be able to do the things that you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony or visit his webpage at myoptimumrehab.com. So Coach Yagi there having a good celebration here, and again, what a relief for the Cowboys, again getting the section championship here. They were able to put that away, and it looks like he's going to make one more media commitment here before he gets over to Mike. He keeps looking over at Mike, but he's going to do the other one first. So we'll
yeah, we're the little guys now.
Yeah,
we don't get first dibs anymore.
Yeah, when you get into this type of environment, you don't get first dibs. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, we're the little guys. So, yeah. But we'll see if we can get them.
I'll tell you what, though, we may be the little guys, but I'm proud of what we do.
Yeah, we do what we do, and I think Breckenridge is gonna be in a pretty good place here as they move on to the state tournament. Going to have some happy boys down there. Going to have some happy coaches. And they've earned it, that's for sure. They put the work in, and they've been able to put so far an undefeated season. Going to see if they can keep this thing going. See if they can carry it all the way down to that Viking Stadium down there.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, how about that, huh?
I don't think we can cover those games, though.
Those we for sure cannot cover.
No.
So
the quarterfinals are up in the air right now, folks. Again, there is commitment and from other media outlets, but I think we're going to get some. Looks like we're ready to go with Mike and head coach of the Cowboys, Carson Yagi. Go ahead, Coach.
Carson, if there was any question on whether your team could handle playing 4 quarters, I guess that was answered today. Seemed to get stronger and stronger as the game went on. You were able to tie it at halftime. What'd you tell your kids at halftime?
Who wants it more? Who cares more? We got a group of 13 seniors that just absolutely love football. They love Breckenridge and love each other, and they went out there and they laid everything on the line for each other. And all of a sudden, when David Erlinson got rolling and it turned 2-yard carries turned into 4-yard carries, and a 5-yard carry turned into an 8-yard carry with him running through someone, that wears on a team.
I'll tell you what, and that was evident in the fourth quarter because they were really slow getting it up, and some of your players were helping them get up. But this senior team, and we talked about it last year, these seniors on the team and the leadership they bring, you just can't say enough about it.
I can't. I'm so proud of these kids. I love these kids so much. They meant the world to me. They've showed up at 6 a.m. when it's negative 20 degrees out.
He's got
the time and effort. And you know what? This is just a step on the way of what they want to accomplish this season. And I'm so freaking proud of them.
Well, it was a great game. It was everything we expected. Congratulations. Go celebrate with your players.
Hey, thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, how about that? Carson Yagi, section championship there for the Cowboys. Mike, great interview. Just your overall thoughts before we let you go, and you got to make the long hike back up here with the microphone.
You know what? They're going to be a tough team to beat. And
I think so.
Henry said it. If they're in the game at halftime, they seem to get better as the game goes on. And this game was key evidence to that. And if there was any doubt as to whether they could play a full 4 quarters, I think that question was answered.
I agree with you, Mike. And again, that team just seems to get stronger in the second half here, as we've seen. And the Cowboys just did a great job. They're out there in the end zone down there in the corner now taking some pictures and things. Mike, again, great job here.
And when you got 13 seniors, that helps.
When you got 13 seniors, that's a big deal, too. You got a good point.
Yeah, 13 seniors that make plays.
Mike, thanks for all the work you've done for Three Borders. Appreciate it. And we'll see you for sure next year on the scooter.
He's not going to be on a scooter.
Why not?
Slow down. Slow down.
All right. Scooter cam. Team scooter cam.
Slow down.
Okay, our first Community Credit Union postgame show. Brian, you got any final thoughts here? Again, we don't know what's going to happen next week, folks. The final score 29-14. We don't know for sure what's going to happen in the quarterfinal game next week. Watch our Facebook page. Watch our website. And we'll let you know if we can do any more.
Yeah, if we can broadcast the game, we'll certainly do it. We'll just have to see what happens. But I think Breck answered a lot of questions today about what kind of football team they are. Where they are in this season. Can they play a full football game? Can they get revenge on a team that's kind of had their number in the past? Can they get that monkey off their back? And well done is all I can say. Well done.
Absolutely well done. Mike's down there mingling around. Let's see, I got some more text messages here. Giving him the business. Yeah, we talked about that one. Carrie Marinowski, go Bears, so she didn't like our Vikings Steelers stuff. That's from that. Vicky Glander, way to go Cowboys, congratulating the Cowboys. And I think that's about all I got for text messages, other than Bo Gillis again. Is this the first time a team wearing UND green?
You had to bring that up again. You had to bring that up.
He hasn't got an answer yet.
Oh, my goodness.
So he's just wondering.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, looks like Mike's done with interviews. Should we wrap it up?
I think we're going to have to call her good, dude. I mean, we've kind of done what we came here to do. And
yeah, if we stick around here much longer, they'll probably charge us another $500 for doing this game.
Yeah, they might. So it looks like everybody's looks like McCall wants to talk to us again.
Okay, let's send her back down to Mike. Go ahead, bud.
I don't have much. It's a very excited group down here. The coaches are excited, like you said. The kids, just a big moment, and especially after last year and losing to this team.
See if you can
coming back this year, getting the win in both games. Just great for them, great for the school, great for the program, and I want to thank you guys. I've had a lot of fun this year.
Yeah, same here, Mike. Thank you. Hey, I want you to see, is Cooper Roberts down there anywhere? I wanted to ask him about that 98-yard touchdown catch. Is he down there?
I don't see him, but I can see if I can get him out here.
Yeah, you don't need to go chase him back into the locker room. I was just curious if you see him there. I see some of the other seniors are out there.
Do you want to ask Riley about the pass?
Yeah, you can ask him if he gets a chance. I know they're taking pictures with the trophy, but
Riley.
Oh, here he comes. All right.
He's standing right here.
Yep,
so
here comes Riley. Ask him about that 98-yard or plus 99-yard pass. See what he says.
They want to know in the booth about the 98-yard touchdown pass, kind of what you saw and how that became about.
I just saw Cooper Roberts, even though he was in double coverage, I knew he was coming down with the ball. I can just trust him. He's the best wide receiver I've got, and I can't do anything without him.
So just briefly, I'll ask you, at halftime, 8-8 game, second game, you guys kind of came out and took over the second half. What did the coaches tell you at halftime?
It wasn't really the coaches. It was the seniors. They gave us a little pep talk to get us ready. It was mainly all them.
Thanks a lot. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right, Riley Kappas, Mike McCall, great job on the sideline for us again, Mike. Great interview, and it was a fun play to call, that's for sure.
That tells you a lot there when he's talking about how it was the seniors at halftime and not the coaches.
Yeah. What'd you think of that, Mike?
I mean, that adds
you
to
know
a
what?
team.
That says a lot.
Yep.
And like you said, this has been a great group of seniors, and I think a lot of these seniors were great leaders last year too. So it's going to be fun to see what happens next week, what kind of draw they get, and go from there.
We'll do what we can, and that's going to wrap it up here for our First Community Credit Union post-game show. And our player of the game was deservedly Henry Sledadall. He's had some great defensive.
He had some good plays. Have been solid
Through
all
the
year
year.
long.
Yeah.
And it's nice to get that thing on the defensive side of the ball. So well earned, well deserved.
All right, let's wrap it up. We got a lot of stuff to pack up.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, for everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, we had Camden Yards Kelson on one end. We had Evan Schreiner on the other. We had Mike McCall down on the field. We had Brian Watson producing today's show and running the camera upstairs. You're doing a great job. Thanks, B-Dub, for the work you do up here with Three Borders Sports Network and my partner. I appreciate you very much.
It's been fun, dude. This was a fun one.
All right. This is Joe Schreiner for everybody at Three Borders Sports Network. The Cowboys victorious, moving on to the state quarterfinals, 29-14. We're going to call it a day, and we're going to wrap it up as we go to a break and say goodbye one more time here for the football season. Hopefully, we'll be back next week for Cowboy football. Good night, everybody, and have a great weekend.